Good evening. Welcome to Fighting Patriot Football via YouTube on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. This year, John Curtis Christian School is celebrating 58 years of excellence and is continuing to build champions for life. Alongside fellow John Curtis Christian alums Robbie Utzer, who will be producing tonight's broadcast, Gordon Hebert, who will be giving us updates from the sideline, Danny Wimpron, who will be doing color. I'm Kevin Fayard. Tonight's pregame is sponsored by Proud Yogi's Bears, Walter and Bill Sanchez, class of 1977, and younger brother Chris Sanchez, class of 1980. Proud Yogi's Bears, proud sponsors of Fighting Patriot Football. Tonight, we're at Joe Yenny Stadium in Metairie, Louisiana, where the John Curtis Christian Patriots will take on the host Rummel Raiders. The Patriots are ranked 4th in the Class 5A poll by the Louisiana Sports Writers Association and are 4-2 on the season with a record of 3-0 in Catholic League play. The Raiders are ranked 3rd in that same Class 5A poll. They come into tonight's ball game with a record of 4 wins, 1 loss on the season, and they are 2-1 in Catholic League play. Danny, the Patriots won the last 3 games, 3 straight, after losing 2 straight for the first time since, depending on how you look at it, the end of the 78 season, beginning of the 79 season, or since the first time in the same season, 1974. They're on a roll. But I tell you what, the Rummel Raiders will be a very, very tough challenge for the Patriots tonight. But, you know, they're looking to avenge last year's 21-20 loss in overtime last year. Plus, we also got Brother Martin scheduled next week, and we got to get into the playoffs. So, you know, it's Rummel Raiders versus John Curtis Christian Patriots. It's going to be some hard-hitting football tonight. Yeah,
you're exactly right, Kevin. It is, I guess you could say everything's off the table now. I mean, you know, with the way that the divisions are and the select and everything, I think that this is a game that you always look forward to. You know, no matter what your record is now, you're always up for this game. This is somewhere that, you know, where we always want to be. Of course, COVID makes it a little different. You know, both sides of the stands, you can see a lot of room in the stands, which is totally different than what we're used to with a Rummel Curtis game, but we're just as excited to play. Rummel has 1 loss against Brother Martin. Brother Martin's obviously having a great season. We have 2 losses against some of Louisiana's best, and obviously it's just a great matchup for us. You know, it's going to be a physical, hard-fought game because, you know, I'll say this. I don't know if these kids can understand. I can't really call it a rivalry because I don't think it's gone on that long. But I think that our guys, you know, the guys our age and the guys from Rummel our age and older can understand kind of what it is. And I just hope that these kids buy into understanding what this game means, having no playoff implication, no state championship implications, but understanding how proud it is to play in a game like this, and I guess a little bit of the bragging rights for here locally to be able to say that you won this game. So I'm really excited about it. You're excited about it. It's good to be up here. Beautiful, beautiful atmosphere. Like I said, it's a little different just due to you know, COVID and not having packed stands like this would normally be, but the kids are just excited to play. So I'm excited about it. Have some serious players on both sides of the ball, and I'd probably like for you to start off talking about maybe what Rummel has this year and what we need to look at.
Yeah, absolutely. On quarterback is Wickersham, who was a junior last year, led them to a championship. But it's all everything. Logan Diggs, Notre Dame commitment. Danny, he's a stud, and the Patriots aren't going to be able to tackle him with one guy. We're going to get as many hats as possible and gang tackle him all night long. He's going to get some yards tonight. We know that. But can we just control them? And then can we control them by long, sustained drives on offense, keeping him on the sideline? Since the Patriots joined this league in 2015, the winner of this game has been the Catholic League champion. So I know Brother Martin is sitting in the catbird seat right now. They're undefeated. We get them next week, but who knows? The winner of tonight's ball game could at least get a share of that Catholic League championship. So I want to give a shout-out first to our pregame sponsor, Walt Sanchez. He's checking in with us, and he's enjoying the broadcast as always, and he's looking forward to it because you mentioned some older guys in the mid-'70s. They had some Rummel friends and always wish they could have played them as well. So if you guys want to interact with Danny and I tonight on the broadcast, feel free to ask us a question or make a comment. You can send it to 504-259-7690. Again, 504-259-7690. We just ask that you put your name and location. We don't have caller ID. So at the end of your text, put your name and location. We'll give you a shout. I wanted to give a shout out to Aunt Angie. She wants to give a shout out to John and Zach Drake. Also to Jeff Bonet, class of 1995. And Coach Malcolm Ogeron, fellow Patriot, listen to us out in Breaux Bridge. We appreciate all you guys. Again, if you want to interact with us throughout the game, and I'll get the number out periodically, 504-259-7690. Again, we want to thank the Proud Yogi's Bears, Walter, Bill, and Chris Sanchez for all that they do in support of Fighting Patriot football. Last week, Danny, the Patriots beat Holy Cross right here in the stadium, 37-3, while the Rummel Raiders took care of St. Aug 31-19. Their overall series is tied 4 wins apiece. So tonight will be the tiebreaker. Of course, last year, unfortunately, the Patriots lost a heartbreaker 21-20 in overtime. We decided to go for 2. Colin Guggenheim missed a read, but he followed it up the hole. We thought he was going to score. He got stopped at the 1-inch line, and that's how the ball game ended. The Raiders beat the Patriots first in 1964, got us twice in 2015, and of course last year's victory over the Patriots. The Patriots beat the Raiders twice in 2016, and of course won in 17 and 18. Coming into tonight's ball game, Coach J.T. Curtis is at 596 wins, 68 losses, and 6 ties. So I know, of course, he don't care about the records, but we can beat the Raiders tonight, get one closer to 600. I would love for him this year to win that number 600, so we'd have to wait for next year to get it, because what a milestone. Look, this is our 10th season calling the Patriots football. We were in the middle of our first broadcast season in 2011 across the stadium when we played Clark when he won his 500th. Here we are 10 years later talking about possibly knocking on the door of win number 600.
Right, and 11 years earlier than that, I think I was a senior. Or it might have been a few years before that. We actually were number 400.
Yeah.
So.
And I was part of number 200 in 1987.
Yeah. So maybe I'm getting those confused. Yeah, I think it was 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So, it's unbelievable the way that it keeps going. I think, Kevin, both teams trying to build on what they did last week. To be honest with you, I thought the St. Aug game was going to be a little bit closer with Rummel. They said Rummel played very well.
They did.
Against St. Aug, everybody was talking about St. Aug early in the season, how good they were, and teams needed to watch out. And honestly, I really think we took care of Holy Cross easier than I thought. It was our first game that I actually thought we played all 3 phases of the game very well and efficiently, offense, defense, special teams. We played well. So both teams trying to build off of what they did last week and carrying it into this Rummel-Curtis matchup. But obviously, like I said before, you throw everything out the window. Anything happens tonight. But the biggest thing for us, I think, defensively is we have to contain the run, and you can't let Wickersham throw the ball. You got to be able to get to him in the backfield, hit him in the mouth early, and then make them one-dimensional, having to run the ball with Diggs, and like you said before, tackle by committee. Offensively, what we want to do is stay very balanced like we have been. Matter of fact, this year more than any other that I can remember, Buddy Taylor is leading this team to where we're throwing the ball 15 or more times a game, which is something that's very rare for our Curtis offense. But we've been balanced. He's been very efficient throwing the ball. So if we can carry that into tonight's ball game as well, not stay one-dimensional, not allow them to have 8, 9 guys in the box, challenging the run as much as everybody else likes to, I really like our chances going forward. So, you got to get pumped up. You don't get up for a game like this, Kevin, then your blood's just not pumping. I mean, this is where it's all at. We've had some great matchups already this season with Acadiana. We went down. Carl, we went down. And obviously we've gotten better and better and better every week. And then we're ready for this matchup. So, this is a really good one. I'm excited about it. And like I said before, it's beautiful weather out here, so you really can't ask for anything more. Thanks for listening to us again once on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. We're going to be with you all night long. We have about 6 minutes and 10 seconds before the opening kickoff. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Cody Schecksnyder, checking in from Clarksville, Tennessee. His brother just walked by, and his mom's 5 rows behind us.
Yep.
Hey, let's toss it down to Coach JT and the boys behind the run-through.
What we talking about now? 24 minutes of putting it through. Let's go to work. Let's go.
And here come your Fighting Patriots at John Curtis Christian School. The Patriots in their traditional white headgear, white jerseys, and their new Jumpman logo pants. The Raiders in their traditional white helmets, red jerseys, and red pants. Danny, the red is a dominant color tonight. Of course, we consider red as the championship red as far as the jersey and stuff.
That's right.
But, a lot of red on the field. I was kind of hoping for a little contrast. We would throw little blue pants on them tonight, but hey.
Blue pants or white on white. A little different, but I don't mind the red pants. You know that. We all love the color red, especially because it's special for us when we see that red top come out. But, it's a lot of red in the stands tonight.
Go back to Taylor real quick. You mentioned pregame. I love the maturation process that he's had. He's gotten better every week. He's been averaging like 10 for 13, 11 of 15 at the last 3 consecutive weeks. He's going to have that kind of consistency passing the ball for the Patriots to be a success. We're going to pause for the invocation and the playing of the national anthem.
Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Almighty God, who gives us a desire to train our bodies and win an earthly prize, help us by our athletic contest tonight to always live for your glory, so that in all things we may run as to win the eternal prize, which is Christ, your Son, who lives and reigns forever and ever. Amen. St. John Baptiste, still us out. Live Jesus in our hearts. Thank God Almighty. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
And welcome back to Fighting Patriot Football via YouTube on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. Alongside Danny Wimpron, I'm Kevin Fayard. Happy to have you in this District 9 5A heavyweight match between the John Curtis Christian Patriots and the Rummel Raiders. I want to give a shout out to my parents, Lionel and Sue Fayard, watching from Plano, Texas. They say go Patriots. Appreciate you guys checking in. Danny, we're seconds away from getting this bad boy kicked off.
No doubt. Hey, Kevin, you were talking a little bit. Am I up? You hear me?
Hey, Rob, can you turn us up a little bit?
Rob, turn me up. You're talking a little bit about Buddy Taylor earlier, and, you know, we to kind of get back to that, Kevin. Not only are we worried about him throwing the ball, because he's done that very well, but we want to see him use his legs tonight as well. We want to see him get out there, get in front, get down the line of scrimmage. Obviously, a good duck step. We don't know what defense they're going to play yet, but in pregame, it looked like they were going with a little bit of a 3-4 set, 4 DBs. So to that, you got to watch for the linebacker scraping. You got to stay tight, duck back inside, do some things. So I'm looking forward to him and the backs being able to carry the load. Offensive line needs to come off the ball, hit them in the mouth early, and we got to see what we got to do, play an offense or defense first. Here we go. Here's the coin toss.
Captains on the field, number 92, Biggie Linus Noel for the Patriots. Number 3, Logan Diggs for the Raiders. As Danny just mentioned, they did flip it. And they will award the winner right now. It looks like let's see. The Patriots won the toss. I'm going to elect to receive. So the Patriots will receive, defending the north end zone, which is to our right. Rummel will be kicking off left to right.
Well, what people used to say, Kevin, is you always deferred to the second half, and the defense went out there and tried to make the offense make your first mistake. I like the fact that you win the toss and you go offense on the field. Go make a play, get a score, get some points on the board, and set the tempo of the ball game.
I want to give a shout out to our game day sponsors, Richardson Law Group, Swamp Team Weldon, of course, Buddy Taylor's family, Uncle Buff, Cassie Connor, Mama Faith, Papa Jay, Go Bill Constructors, and KRS Realtors. Thank you for all your support of Fighting Patriot Football. Dan, I'm excited, man. You know, last year the Patriots got the ball to open up the game, and if you remember, Colin Guggenheim on the first play took about 80 yards, almost scored.
Yep.
And then the Patriots got on the board quick. So let's see if we can't get another quick strike. Deep for the Patriots, Span, the far side halfback. Near side is going to be
Davis,
number 4. Kicking it off for the Raiders. Number 47, Ethan Claypatch. Left to right, the referee blows the whistle for play, and here we go. Span's going to field that ball in the end zone for the automatic touchback, so it'll be 1st and 10 Patriots at their own 20-yard line.
Like I mentioned before, Kevin, offense has to come out here, set the tempo of the ball game. So we have dialed up for the first play here. Want to see some more explosive plays like you mentioned last year. Colin Guggenheim with a huge play from scrimmage on the first play. But you have to have some more explosive plays running and throwing the ball in a matchup like this. Who's going to make the big plays? And another key to victory, Kevin, who's going to win the turnover battle?
The halfback's going to be Ronald Poole, the left halfback, the right halfback, and then Span, the near side halfback. We'll send Poole in motion near side. Quick zip the Span, trying to turn the corner, and he reverses his field. Danny has a little bit of room. Can he turn the corner there? He does. Cut to the field, 25, 30, tippy toes. Should have the first down, but Danny, he probably ran about 45 yards to gain 10.
Yeah, that's a new little wrinkle there, Kevin. I haven't seen that out of us. Motion in the back out of the backfield. And it's funny doing that on the first play. You would usually say, let's see how they adjust to this, and then let's play off of it. But coaches went right at him. Actually, Rummel played it well, but Span's athleticism paid huge dividends for us getting to the first down.
Gain of 11, 1st and 10, Patriots from the 31-yard line. Ball in that top of the field, right hash mark. Taylor in the center. Will come near side, hands it off. Gain of 3 to the 34-yard line.
This year, you know, he's got some good wiggle to him, but for a smaller guy, he actually runs downhill pretty well. That's another thing we've talked about over the last couple of weeks, Kevin, is hitting that thing north a little harder than we have been. Not dancing so much in the hole, just picking up 3, 4, 4, doing what we got to do.
They only gave him 2.
Downs.
Yeah, so 2nd down, 8 to the 33-yard line. Ball not quite in the middle of the field. We'll send the right halfback in motion near side. Comes near side, has the branch, and he's to be close to the first down near the 40. Danny should be 3rd down and 1.
Running real hard. Now, number 7, this cornerback is coming up to challenge Davis on the outside. About not quite press coverage, but about 3 yards off of him, coming up to challenge him. So let's see if the coaches see it and take advantage, try to take a shot early.
Hey, we'll give a shout out to a few guys in a second. Let me call this play first. 3rd down and 1, 10:30 and counting in the opening period. 2 tight ends split to the right. Taylor goes to the right, and he hands it off. Patriots should have the first down. That looks like Ronald Poole. He got to the 45-yard line.
And, Kevin, that's what I'm talking about. With this type of defense, you have to stay tight to your alignment and the way that you're running the ball. They did that, and they picked up a nice first.
Hey, we'll give a shout out to Ray Rando, Rummel Raider, class of 87. He's enjoying the broadcast. Wishes the best of luck. We appreciate you, man. Thanks for checking in. Also, Go Patriots from the Matherns and Bayou Gauche. And happy birthday to Big Barry. I'll come to you in a second, buddy. 1st and 10 Patriots from the 46-yard line. Little counter play to the top of the field. Fake to the left, came back to the right. Looks like he's going to be marked at the 48-yard line, gain of 3.
Yeah, Kevin,
down 7.
we always try to tell people that. You don't have to be a Curtis fan to be listening to the broadcast. We try to call it as non-biased as possible, but we do get excited when Curtis plays well.
Yeah, Big Barry Breck turns 50 years ago today, so bon fete, mon frere.
How about that? My boy.
Yep.
Happy birthday.
Thanks for checking in. Again, you want to listen, send us a text, 504-259-7690. Twins receivers to the right.
Woo, he's offsides. Corner's up tight. Get in our face. There we go. Let's see what we do.
Looks like we come near side. Hands it off.
Ball's out!
Ripped. And looks like the Raiders have it at the Patriot 45-yard line.
Nice job by them. We're trying to get through the hole, Kevin, fight for extra yardage. They had us held up pretty well, so they went in there and raked it out. Good job by their defense.
And that's what they're known for on defense. They'll tend to do that.
Yep.
Ball security, but hey, fumble by the Patriots. And it looked like we were going to get a nice chunk of yardage, probably cross the 50-yard line, but credit their defensive back for raking it out.
Well, and that's kind of what we talk about, Kevin. Those explosive plays, when you're out in open space, you don't see that, but the Raiders kind of had us held up, and they're able to kind of rake for the ball. They did that and got the ball back. Turnover for them.
Yep, 3 receivers near side. They're on the shotgun with Wickersham. They'll hand off to Diggs. Diggs goes to his left, and he's going to get it to the 41-yard line. Gain of 4, 2nd down and 6.
And we talked about the turnover ratio right before kickoff, and we're -1 now. Let's keep it. We got to get it back.
8:53 and counting. We're in the opening quarter. The Patriots turned it over on their 6th.
Nice. Gulling right there. Just ran a little short dig route right across the middle, only about, 5 yards. And we had 3 guys in the area, the linebacker, the corner, the safety.
Keith Robertson was the intended receiver, number 2. 3rd down 6. Raiders from the Patriot 41-yard line. And Danny, though they can't kick field goals from this point, they might even go for it even on the 4th down. But we'll see. Let's see if the Patriots can hold them first. Wickersham fakes the handoff, throws it over the middle. Nice hit by
That a boy.
The receiver, Tyrone Hayes, looked like he had it, the big tight end, had it for a split second, but Million separated him from the ball. And this will be 4th down and 6, and let's see what the Raiders do.
Tell you what, McMillian slow to get up right there. Kevin, might be his shoulder or something, but he came down there like a bullet.
We're gonna
putting
punt.
the hat on him. I told you last week, looking Wallow-esque over the last few weeks, and I tell you what, McMillian coming down to put a hat on somebody. And guess what? Receivers, running backs, tight ends, they don't forget that when they get hit that hard.
Clay Patch back to punt. He's going to stand around the Raider 46, and it looks like Spans will stand around the Patriot 10. High punt. Span with a fair catch signal and makes it at the 10-yard line. So
good job.
8:31 to go in the quarter.
Big knockout punches. Who's going to sustain it? And that's the big thing, Kevin. They got the fumble. Patriots came back, made them punt the ball. Great punt by their punter, giving us the ball at the 10-yard line. Nice job by Span. Or it actually looks like the 9, getting the ball back, and we got to go for a 91-yard drive. So good job by them pinning us deep. But hey, let's see what Buddy's got for him.
1st and 10 Patriots. Twins are stacked. Twins to the top of the field. We'll come near side. Taylor hands it off. No gain. Tackle by Kobe Fields, the outside linebacker for the Raiders. 2nd down 10.
Kevin, our big tight end, that's Justin Brooks. His helmet fell off, so he's got to come out the game for one play. But I like his physicality as a sophomore, getting up there. Big, strong, physical kid. We look forward to watching him over the next couple of years. But he's going to have a task tonight against some of those big Raider defensive linemen. But I like Brooks down there getting into the battle early.
Yep. Actually, they gave the Patriots a yard, so 2nd down 9. We'll line up Twins receivers to the right. Taylor comes near side, fakes it, drops back to pass, has a wide receiver wide open in the middle of the field, but just he threw it over as opposed to throwing him open.
Yeah.
So miscommunication there, but it'll be 3rd down and 9.
Well, for those of you watching, with no safety in the middle of the field, they had no safety help. We're working on a corner out there. You have all of the field to work with to be able to bring the receiver away from the defensive back. So it doesn't matter if it's only a 25-yard pass and the receiver has to sprint to this sideline to come get it. You throw him open, like Kevin mentioned, away from the defensive back. Buddy threw it a little skinny up the field over his outstretched arms.
We'll give a shout out to a former grade school classmate of mine in a second.
I like that play call, though, Kevin.
I do. I'll come back to that later. 3rd down 9 here. Taylor back to pass, looks near side. Going to throw down the field to Span. Stand a little stop and go, but good job restoring to where nobody can get it. So it'll be 4th down 9, and the Patriots will send the punt team in. Chris Ganoliato, a classmate of mine from St. Matthew. He went to Rummel, graduated class of 89. Listened to us from Flower Mound, Texas. Appreciate you listening, Matty. And the referees, the Raiders called timeout. They didn't have enough guys off the field, so they called timeout.
Okay.
Number 8 was slow getting off the field. That would have been a penalty.
I got you.
So timeout Raiders, 7:33 to go in the first period. It's the Patriots 0, the Raiders 0.
Yeah, but I like the call early, Kevin. Second drive, we're still trying to throw the ball. Because, look, the bottom line is, Kevin, whoever makes big plays in this game is going to win. You come up with a huge completion on something like that, and it's a total game changer. So I like the play calls, just a little bit better throw. I think we got him. Buddy's going to bounce back and do it. The last one, I think Span was in the flat, got disrupted, had to run the wheel route. Dudenhofer actually did a good job of working back over the top, running another post, trying to get open. Buddy obviously didn't have enough time to see him. But like we said, it's a heavyweight fight.
Taylor's not the tallest quarterback in the world, too. You think maybe he got lost with those big, tall defensive linemen, that he maybe didn't see Davis and threw it more up?
Hey, maybe a little bit, but I can tell you this. I really like the way he's throwing the ball this year, so it really hasn't affected him at all. No matter what we say, if it's height or not, he's done a great job of keeping his eyes downfield and finding these guys.
Diggs is going to stand back around the Patriot 48-yard line, lead a punt it. Going to kick it away from him. Nice kick. Going to land at the 45, get a little roll, cross the 50.
Keep bouncing.
Keep rolling.
There you go.
Nice Patriot roll down to the Raider 40-yard line. That's where we're going to down it. So with 7:19 to go in the first period, it'll be 1st and 10 Raiders from their own 40.
Special teams can be a weapon, Kevin. Just look at it on Sundays with Thomas Morstead. He's been a staple for the Saints. He booms the ball and puts teams deep in their territory. Lee did a good job of flipping the field position the best he could and pinning them 10 yards deeper than they were before.
You,
or even more.
With the COVID restrictions, the stadium's not going to be full, but it's still a nice crowd down here tonight.
As long as we
have a good crowd, and the Raiders have a good crowd.
Keep Seth Simpson from saying Raiders too much, I'll be happy.
All right, a little pistol formation here for the Raiders. Wickersham hands it off to Diggs, goes around the left corner, and needs to be run out of bounds. Maybe a gain of 3 to the 43-yard line. Should be 2nd down and 7. Tell you what, Dad, he is a stud.
Oh, he really is.
And both of us being Notre Dame fans as well, it's nice that he's going to go play at South Bend.
No doubt.
Unfortunate, the local colleges couldn't keep him local.
Right. No, but we'll be able to see him on TV.
He's a stud.
He's a heck of a back. And trust me, he's going to get his staple of runs tonight. They're going to feed him.
All right, the Raiders line up 3 receivers near side. Diggs will line up to the right of Wickersham. They'll stay in the shotgun. Now Diggs comes in motion near side. So be quarterback draw all the way. And he's going to have the first down right at the 50-yard line.
A nice play call. I don't think they're going to run that very much, but a nice play call. Good changeup right there. Getting Diggs out of the backfield, trying to remove somebody out of the box, running it right up in there and getting a nice first down.
Needed 7, got 7. 7:05 to go in the quarter. First and 10 Raiders from midfield. You just join us. We're on JohnCurtisPatriots.com via YouTube. Feel free to interact with Danny and I. 504-259-7690. We'll give you a shout out. Wickersham hands it to Diggs. He'll try to go to the left side again, crosses the 50, and he's going to get 5 yards to the 45-yard line. It'll be second down 5.
Who was the big Rummel studs when you were playing, Kevin? They have any good players back? I know they had a staple of running backs back when I was playing. No. Michael Burks, Darren Parquette, guys like that. Obviously, they have Diggs now. Any players notable?
When I was playing, no, the Raiders weren't that good. Now they're studs in baseball now.
That's true. Yep. They were very good in baseball back in the day.
In the 80s. They weren't as competitive as they are now in football. Second down 5 for the Raiders. Twins receivers near side. Fake the handoff. Wide open in the flats to the big tight end. And he has this close to the first down. I don't know where the forward progress might be marked at the 41-yard line. That's Tyrone Hayes, 6'2", 194-pound tight end. It'll be third down and maybe a foot, Danny. 5:52 to go in the opening period.
Good job of Wickersham just scanning the field, letting his guys get vertical and clear, dumping it to the tight end, getting as much yardage as he can. Big play right here, third and short. Defense got to step up and clog those holes, not allow any room for Diggs. Sure he's going to get the ball here, third and short.
Yeah.
Got some pretty big offensive linemen as well. Rummel usually did. Has some pretty hefty boys up front.
Yep.
Left tackle looks pretty big.
Trips receivers to the left. They'll stay in the shotgun. Hand to Diggs, goes right at the middle at the first down and more. And he's fighting hard. Danny pushing the legs. The lineman, it's a rugby scrum, and look, he's to the 25, 24-yard line.
See, that's the opportunity to rake the ball out, Kevin. When something like that happens and he doesn't have 2 hands on it, get in there, pull that ball away, create a fumble like they did to us.
Well, he was just backing up, but the Patriots showed no intent on trying to get him to the ground, and then the big lineman came behind and pushed the pile another 15 yards. 5:15 to go in the quarter. First and 10 Raiders from the Patriot 25 now. No place at the near hash mark. Twins near side, split top of the field. Now they'll send 11 in motion across the formation. They'll hand it to him a little fly sweep. Trying to turn the corner. Nice pursuit by the Patriots, but he does get the corner before he's run out of bounds by McMillian.
Did somebody get chopped on the inside? I think somebody got chop blocked coming back in towards the ball.
I didn't see it.
Oh, goodness. Gulling. I thought that was Gulling. It looked like
Curtis coaching staff saw it because they yelled at the official.
I'm telling you. He was coming back in. It looked like he just totally got taken out. That's
Well, they moved it to the 15-yard line, so it was a gain of 10. That was Tyler Cook, the receiver, on the little sweep. 2 receivers to the left, 3 near side. Yancey set for Wickersham. He'll take the pass and throws it far side. Going to be caught by Cook. Short gain.
Logidis forcing him out of bounds. Just trying to pick up a couple quick yards here. And where's the first down marker at that? Can you see it, Kevin? At the 5? Okay.
Yeah, looks like got to the 12.
Yeah.
So it should be second down and 7. Twins receivers near side, split top of the field. Now they'll send Diggs in motion near side. Wickersham under pressure, steps up in the pocket, and he's going to go down.
Get that ball out. Nice job.
Nice job by the Patriots front 4. Got him at the 14-yard line, loss of 2. Hey, want to give a shout out to the Fallbachers at Gabby softball tournament in Livingston.
There you go.
Bubby, Nicole, Donald. Give out the shout out to the Storm softball. Go Patriots.
There you go. Go
Appreciate
Storm.
you guys. 4:28 and counting. We're in the opening period. It's going to be third down 9.
Hey, you hear that? Let's call him before the storm.
Gotcha.
Donald liked that one at least. I heard him chuckle.
Double twin set. This time Diggs stands to the right of Wickersham. Wickersham has a lot of time, throws it over the middle of the field in the back of the end zone. Touchdown. Tyler Cook with the reception on a 14-yard pitch and catch.
Is that the tight end?
To go.
Who's that?
The receiver.
Receiver, okay. He got vertical, just got behind our guy. And nice soft toss right there by Wickersham. Good touch on the ball, just getting up and over the top. And they score the first points of the ball game.
The Raiders line up for the PAT. Play pass to kick it. There's some kind of flag. Looks like on Raiders, the Patriots are going to decline it. Danny, he just got to the back line, and I understand why. It was a delayed call. The officials want to make sure, one, was he in bounds, and two, did he catch it? He was, and he did. So 6 points for the Raiders. So you know that penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
Yeah, that's good. Finally get that special teams to get involved.
So
hopefully get a great
kicking
kick.
off from the 25-yard line.
There we go. Good. Need a good return.
All right, so the receiver who caught the touchdown is the holder. Snap is high, plays, kick is up, and it is good. So with 4:05 to go in the first period, it's the Raiders 7, the Patriots 0.
Kevin, for that scoring job, I want to say thank you to one of our alums. I guarantee you, even the Raiders know who this guy is. Going over there to the West Bank, getting some good pizza. That's Jeff Horseman, class of 1986 with Moe's Pizza. They're located at 1112 Avenue H in West Wego. Give them a call at 504-341-9650. They're specialized in homemade hand-tossed pizza, lasagna, meatballs and spaghetti, and muffaladas. Go check out the website to see everything they do. Moe'sPizzaNola.com. 341-9650. Moe's Pizza, we appreciate support of the Patriots.
We'll give a shout out to a fellow teammate of yours, Jesse Lyles, class of 2000. Listen to us up in the Monroe area. Appreciate you.
That a boy. Yeah, Jesse used to go over there and get some goal line catches like that. We didn't throw it as much as anybody else, but just a good tight end for us.
So the penalty moves the Raiders back. They'll kick it off from the 25-yard line. So to your point, though Clay Pass has a good leg, I would expect us probably to receive around the 10-yard line, and hopefully either Davis or Spann can get a nice return. Spann, the far side halfback, Davis, the near side.
If they don't try to squib it. Kicks it deep. Let's get it.
Spann's going to field it at the 15.
Go.
Has plenty of room to the 30. Comes near side, breaks a tackle. He's
hit it.
40.
That a boy.
Breaks another tackle, and he's going to be running about.
All right, Caleb, right at the 50. Nice job.
So with 3:54 to go in the quarter, be 1st and 10 Patriots right at midfield.
That's the way to start some momentum. Let's get it.
And that's some of the undisciplining that we did last year that cost us field position. Look,
huge.
Though Clay Pass can kick it, he outkicked the coverage because Spann had to look 20 yards before the first defender got to him.
No doubt about it. Great job by them hitting that thing with a full head of steam, using some of his speed to the bottom.
Ball right in front of us near hash mark. Davis in motion across the formation. Will come to Poole over the center. He has nothing, but Danny, he fought his way for a yard. And that was a tough yard there.
Yep. Good job by him. Now, Kevin, they are motioning all the way with our receiver. So let's see if that comes back to bite them, doing something a little different or tricky. If they can get caught up and we can maybe we can hurt them, trying to get that guy all the way in there and motion across all the way with us in man-to-man.
You know, credit the front three for Rummel clogging up the holes, but didn't give extra credit to Poole, fighting away and getting a yard.
Yep.
3:20 to go in the first period. Second down, 9 Patriots from the Raider 49. Taylor goes to the right, straight up handoff, and it's going to be Quinn. He's going to score a touchdown.
Yes, sir.
The Red Sea parted. He went untouched over the right guard.
I tell you, Kevin,
49 yards.
At first, I didn't see it. I was looking at their DBs to see how they were playing in coverage, and all of a sudden, Quinn just comes shooting out of nowhere. Obviously, great job up front by the offensive line, opening up a great hole, running downhill. Quinn hitting it hard, and a great job by them. With the second score of the ball game, we answered right back. Good job, Patriots. And you got to give it to the quarterback too, Kevin. Good read. Give read. We haven't seen Buddy get out on the edge yet, but no need when you have plays like that. Good read all the way to the house by Quinn. Nice job, Patriots.
Patriots line up for the PAT. Taylor to hold. Big E.
Uh-oh. Going on the center.
Now we're going on the center where Big E is a fullback. We're going to roll near side, and Taylor gets the 2 points.
Yes, sir. Wow. How about that for some crazy stuff?
So Taylor was the holder. He got up, went on the center. The kicker was he went back in an inverted wishbone, if you will.
Yeah.
And basically, I guess Rummel had no clue what was going on. Taylor took around left side for 2 points.
I gotta be honest with you. Selfishly, I was kind of looking for a little refrigerator Perry in the backfield.
Me too.
Right up the gut. But I like that little wrinkle. Nice job by them. Scouting, obviously seeing something that they think they could line up and take advantage of. And guess what? Now we're back on top. Great job, Patriots. Good offensive series, and way to cap it off with 2 points.
Danny, that was a 2-play drive going 50 yards in distance, taking 44 seconds off the clock. Quinn with a 49-yard touchdown run. Taylor with a 2-point conversion. 3:07 to go in the first period. It's the Patriots 8, the Raiders 7.
Well, it's been exciting, that's for sure. But you know as well as I do, this isn't going to be a high-scoring game. We're not going to go out there and score 42 points and them as well. So every point counts. So to be able to get that 2-point conversion is huge. Great job.
Give a shout out to Miss Betty, Mr. Vernon Walker, of course, the president of the Patriot Fan Club in Phoenix.
That's right.
But they want to give a shout out to their cousin, number 7, Marcus Barnes, for the Raiders. So,
okay.
So there you go, Miss Betty, Mr. Vernon. Shout out to Marcus Barnes. Hope he has a good game, but don't play too well, you know.
Yep.
So Big E will kick it off for the Patriots, going right to left. Nice line drive kick, fielded at the 15-yard line.
Squeeze. 46 got him. Nice job. Yep.
46 and 34 for the Patriots. Johnson and I believe that's Harris, right?
Justin Horn.
Horn.
Good job by him. You could see it from our angle, Kevin. He came free, and all he had to do was squeeze. He did that. And obviously you got to be on that upfield or that downfield hip, not let him outside, and he did. He squeezed, did a good job, made a nice play.
That was probably the best coverage we've had all season long.
Good job by them. Hey, you know what? Kids are jacked up just like us.
Well, the ball's at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 Raiders. They're going left to right. 3:02 to go in the first quarter. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Diggs to the left of Wickersham. He'll take the handoff, comes near side, and Wallace hands him down. But he's going to gain 4 yards to the 29-yard line, though. But nice job. And I'm surprised because usually one guy don't bring Diggs down.
Oh, no doubt about it. But Jackson did a good job of just kind of holding his side right there and really had nowhere to go and put the shoulder into him. Nice job. Good tackle.
He'll place the ball in the near hash mark. The Raiders will line up 2 receivers to the left. They'll stay in the shotgun. Hands it to Diggs. Diggs breaks a couple tackles, has a first down, crosses the 40, dragging a Patriot. Wallace across the 50, and they're going to mark him at the Patriot 48-yard line right in front of us. It'll be 1st and 10 Raiders.
I can tell you right here, Kevin, Spann got out of position because he was right there and blitzed off the backside, ran the hump, and that's right where Diggs replaced, right in that hole.
Little gamesmanship, you know. I think they all know each other.
Yeah.
Diggs walked by Spann, and his towel was hanging out, and Spann just took his towel off his pants. Diggs had to do it again. Diggs had to get it.
Yeah.
They all know each other. It's this little.
That's the.
Diggs just kind of looked at him like, come on, man.
Yeah.
1st and 10 Raiders, trips to the left. They do the pistol formation, face the handoff. Wickersham looks to go deep. He's in trouble. Throws it right in front of us to Diggs. Diggs is kind of just stopped right here like a 2-yard route, and he's the safety back.
It's so funny now, Kevin, since you brought that up, it's so funny now with, like, the Twitter nation. All these kids know each other.
Yeah.
They, or they go play with, like, 7-on-7.
They play great.
Or they work out together, or
they
play park ball together. When you and I were coming up, it was more of, like, I can't say a hatred, but it was more of a rivalry because we didn't know those kids.
No.
We didn't like them. They didn't like us. It was just more of, like, grit and grind, and you want to beat each other up. But these days, kids know each other. They kind of grow up together, and they talk to each other. They see each other in the summer all the time. It's just different.
Gain of 2 from the 46-yard line. They fake the handoff. Throw it, caught. Who's the receiver there? Wallace on the tackle. Number 33 is the receiver. As soon as he caught it, that's Gene Roth.
Tell you what, though.
And this shy of the first down, 3rd and a foot.
Our DBs are putting a hat on them tonight, that's for sure, which is great because you want those receivers to feel you every time they catch the ball. And then later in the game, when you're going across the middle, you want to think, oh, am I getting hit? Am I not getting hit? And all of a sudden, bayow, and you don't want to catch the ball anymore.
We're under a minute, 45 seconds and counting. Third down and a yard, actually, for the Raiders. They're at the Patriot 39-yard line. Twins receivers to the left. They'll give it to Diggs up the middle. He's going to have the first down and a few more, but Gulling, the smallest guy on the field, grabbed him and wrapped him up.
Rake the ball.
Tackle at the 36-yard line.
Yep, good job by number 3 on number 3. And
well, Diggs is 6 foot 190, and Gulling is 5'7", 165.
Yep. All about leverage. Speed, coming through that hole, staying low. Good job by him.
West Bank tough.
Oh,
brought him down.
That's what I'm talking about. You say that about the West Bankers and the Kenner boys.
There you go. That might be the last play. The ball's at the Patriot 36-yard line. Play clock's at 17. We're at 14 seconds. I think the Raiders are content to let this quarter run out. 8 seconds.
Exactly right.
And that's going to do it. So at the 1 quarter of play, it's the John Curtis Christian Patriots 8, the Rummel Raiders 7.
Kevin, for that first quarter of action, I want to say thank you to Gene Lafitte Harbor. They offer a wide range of services and rentals such as bow or rod and reel fishing charters, RV campground rentals with 30 and 50 amp hookups, cabin rentals for small or large groups, airboat swamp tours, boat storage and boat slips, workboat rentals, pavilion rentals for hosting fishing rodeo fundraisers. They have a fully stocked hardware store and marina. And, of course, you can go dine at the Barge restaurant for breakfast or lunch. Visit the website, GeneLafitteHarbor.com. Contact alumni Shaw Cuevas at 504-689-2013. That's 504-689-2013. Gene Lafitte Harbor, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Danny, the Raiders got on the ball first, scoreboard first, at 4:06 to go in the quarter. Wickersham hit Cook on a 14-yard pitch and catch. Clay Patch added a PAT, putting the Raiders up 7-0, but the Patriots answered on a 2-play drive going 50 yards in distance, taking 44 seconds off the clock, where Quinn had a 49-yard touchdown run, and then Taylor added a 2-point conversion and put the Patriots up 8-7, and that's where we are as we flip the field here to start the second quarter. It's going to be first and 10 Raiders from the Patriot 36-yard line. They're going right to left now. A new halfback in number 27. That's going to be Sabito. Wickersham fakes it, throws a little slip screen near side. Caught. Nice job by the Patriots defense. He might have lost a yard.
Job.
That's Keith Robertson on the reception.
That's Jackson Wallace again.
Wallace and Spann, yep, got up on him.
I tell you what, I've seen a major improvement from Wallace, Kevin, from the first game to now. He's just done a great job this year in coverage, coming up, hitting somebody. You know, you don't want the DB that just comes up and can cover somebody one-on-one. You want the guy that'll go in there, put a stick, put a hit on somebody, hat for a hat. He's done a great job, along with Spann and obviously McMillian coming up big with some serious hits. Gulling. I mean, these guys are playing well as a squad.
Actually, they gave forward progress at the line of scrimmage, so no gain, second down 10. Split near side, trips top of the field. Fakes the handoff. Wickersham rolls his right, fires
Ball
the pass
wide
down,
open.
wide open down the seam, touchdown.
Yep.
Cook.
And that's got to be the safety, Kevin. We had nobody in the middle over the top. Got sucked down. Nice play action pass. Rummel puts it right over the top into hit. The receivers awaiting arms. Nice play call right there. Good job just setting it up. And 11:09. Rummel scores.
He just ran right down the seam. Nobody looked at him. Wickersham to Cook, 36 yards out. Clay pass to add the PAT. Snap. Plays. Kick is up. And it's good. So with 11:09 to go in the half, it's now the Raiders 14, the Patriots 8.
Well, got to keep going. I tell you what, this is going to be a battle all night long for 4 quarters. Kevin, for that scoring job, I want to say thank you to Jefferson Indoor Sports, their multi-sports indoor facility right off Jefferson Highway in Harahan. They're offering sports-themed birthday parties, summer and holiday sports camps for children ages 5 to 13, and rentals of their artificial turf field where football, soccer, and lacrosse, and even cornhole players from youth teams to adults gather to practice and play with their friends. Check out the website, jeffersonindoorsports.com, or follow them on social media for all the programs, leagues, tournaments, sports, training, events. After the game, hang out with your friends and teammates at the new bar and concession stand and watch your favorite sport on the big screen TVs. Coach Howie Inman, one of our very own. Give him a call, 504-470-2349. That's 470-2349. Jefferson Indoor Sports. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
The near side halfback Davis, the far side halfback is Spann. Clay pass to kick it off right to left. Hammers it deep. Spann from the 14-yard line, middle return. Gets a couple golf blocks. Punt is out far side. There's a flag in the play. Might be coming back. He crosses the 40. Slung in a bounds near the 45-yard line, but the way it looks like might be a hold in the middle of the field near the 30-yard line. Yep, that's what the signal is. So a nice return, unfortunately, called back.
I got a shout out from one of our old alum. Well, I guess she's an alum too. Lynn Renatza, everybody knows Mr. Bear Claw Ronnie Renatza. So Lynn Lemoyne and the kids, Lucy and Kobe, they say go Patriots.
Again, if you want to interact with Danny and I, you can send us a text on the live broadcast, 504-259-7690. We just ask you to leave us your name and location on the back of the text. We'll give you a shout out.
Jason Howard reached out to me, said nice little wrinkle by the Patriots. I think he was talking about that 2-point conversion. Definitely very nice.
So instead of having the ball around the 45-yard line, it's going to be moved to the 22. And they place it on that left hash mark. Twins receivers to the left. Taylor comes near side. And he hands it off to the back of the
here we go.
Breaks it. Pops up. He's to the 50, and he's going to be tackled at the Raider 49-yard line. I didn't know he's so small. He got hit inside that line. I couldn't tell where he was.
I didn't either. And then I think it was the linebacker grabbed Buddy. The way that he grabbed him was trying to sling him down. I almost thought that Buddy still had the ball. But Pat Bat just came out of there, and great play by us. Great first down run, and here we go.
A 24-yard run there by LaBranch. Patriots come near side. Poole takes a handoff, and he fights hard to the 47-yard line. Gain of 2, second down and 8.
And the coaches better be talking to our guys, and I know that they have, about putting 2 hands on the ball. You don't get that second hand off of it until you break out in the open field. They're constantly trying to rip that ball out. And obviously, and really the difference in the game right now, Kevin, is just a stolen possession.
I want to give a shout out to fellow little Patriot, Bo Curtis. Listen to us in River Ridge. Appreciate you, buddy.
Oh, my man, you should have just texted me, big dog. Oh, Bo.
Second down 8. Twins to the left. Ball in the near hash mark. Taylor throws it far side to Dudenhofer. Crosses the 45-yard line, and he's going to get it around the 43, I believe.
Kevin, nothing wrong with that. Just a short little throw, getting up the field, picking up a nice little 3 or 4 yard gain, trying to move the sticks some more out. They got a guy down.
Got an injured Raider. They're going to mark the ball at the 43-yard line, so it'll be third and Mansell, but injury timeout. 9:48 to go in the half. It's the Raiders 14, the Patriots 8.
Kevin, looks like that is number 80 down on the field. Let me recognize him. That's Jake Burmaster. It says number 80, huh? Jake, it says that Jake is a 9th grade tight end, so that can't be right. Anyway, timeout on the field, like Kevin mentioned. Looked like he might just have some cramps or something, so he's probably going to be back in there.
Might be number 50. Let me see if I can
Is
get
that
the
50?
number.
Okay, could be. Well, hopefully he's all right.
It is.
Bounces back up.
60.
60. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, the numbers are tough on there. That's Anquan Milton, 5'10", 205, junior defensive lineman.
Okay. He's back up. He'll be ready to play again.
All right, so the ball's at the Raider 43-yard line. Danny, it's going to be third down and 4. Do you throw a quick hitch extended, or do you kind of run the ball here? What do you call?
Well, I tell you what, by the way that they've been lining up, Kevin, I don't mind taking a shot from one of our athletic receivers downfield if they come up in press coverage. It doesn't have to be, and to you young quarterbacks out there, just because coach wants to challenge a DB throwing a fade or something like that downfield doesn't mean it has to be a 40-yard bomb. It could be a 10-yard throw, and you get up and back shoulder and catch it over somebody, and you get the first down. So let's see.
Ball on that far side hash mark.
Coming up in Preston Davis right now.
Twins near side. We'll go to the left. Poole takes the handoff, and he might have the first down. Not he's by maybe a yard shy.
Yep, short by about a yard.
Yeah, he's short a yard.
Could be that point on the field where you call a timeout and see where we're at, and you're going to probably go for it.
Yeah, Ogeron's checking in, so we'll go to 2 tights. He got it to the 40. Yep, so it'll be 4th down and 1. Need to get to the 39. 9:04 to go in the half. And they're going to keep the ball in that left hash mark. 2 tight ends. The split will be Dudenhofer near side. So the field of play is the near side. Taylor barking out the snap count. Comes near side. Poole has it. He's got the first down. Needed one, got one.
Yep. Got a 1.5.
He got it.
Good job by him. And look, let's just say it like it is, Kevin. you got to be able to trust in your offensive line's push and a strong back like Poole to be able to get that every single time. I'd like to say, like, let's just, everybody knows who these guys are, but when you have a huge quarterback, a guy like Cam Newton behind the center, you should always be able to get the push as a quarterback. Buddy, a little bit light, but Poole can definitely push the pile. I don't know. They look like they're marketing it like
Boy,
a lot.
they gave us a bad spot.
The spot, I would say,
It looks terrible.
Shouldn't be, and we might have missed it by a nose now.
We don't have the first down.
Looks like it's a half-yard short. Well,
he was almost with like the 39 and a half, like almost the 38.
To my point, it looks like there's no way we should not get the first down from where I saw it on the field, and because of the push that Poole should be able to give us.
They move the chain. Here's the chain. And we missed it by an inch.
Yeah, wow.
That was a bad spot. He was basically at the 38.5-yard line. They moved it back, so the Patriots turned it over in downs.
Yep, I really wish we had replay where we could see it again. I know we've had it in the past a few times. It's harder when we're not in the press box and we have a separation from Robbie. But if you can see it and if you can rewind, I don't know if you can at home, but check it out if you have it on your phone. Tell us what you think, but I think it was a poor spot. But anyway, really doesn't matter now. Rummel's got the ball.
Yep.
1st and 10.
At their own 39-yard line. Chad Fabach check it in from Steamboat, Colorado. Appreciate you, buddy.
Man, these guys all on vacations, huh?
8:38 to go in the half.
Steamboat.
1st and 10 Raiders from their own 39. Diggs takes a handoff going to the right side, and he
attaboy.
Maybe has 2 to the 41-yard line.
Who's that DB? He's coming up, putting a hat on him again. Might be Jackson Wallace again. Yeah, he's done a great job coming up in run support, putting a hat on him. But, yeah, Chad, what's up, man? Steamboat again, huh? I remember we went to Steamboat with Chad probably 16 years ago or something like that. 18 years ago. That was a lot of fun.
They do place the ball at the 42-yard line. They have to get it at the 49.5. Split top of the field, trips near side. Wickersham takes the pass and center, throws it far side, has a complete little tight end screen, breaks a couple tackles, crosses midfield, and Span crushes him out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
I like that. Right on his sideline, give him a little bow. Nice job by him.
That's Nicholas Howard, big, tall receiver. But the Raiders get the first down, so at 8:25 to go in the half, it's 1st and 10 Raiders from the Patriot 40.
I like that little play too, Kevin. I love screen passes. Get those big boys out there running in front. And nice job of blocking, picking up some of our DBs, and got to keep it going.
Yep.
Rodney Guggenheim reached out, Kevin. He said terrible spot. They missed it by at least a half of a yard.
I agree.
Yep. I appreciate that, Rod.
They hand it up to the running back right up the middle. Maybe a gain of 2. I believe that's Sabito, number 27. 2nd down 8.
And yes, of course, that's alumni Rodney Guggenheim, and his son was our quarterback last year, Colin Guggenheim. And yeah, it's a bad spot, but anyway, we're still playing. Let's rock and roll defensively.
7:55 and counting. We're in the second quarter. The Raiders lead the Patriots 14-8. The Raiders have it 2nd down 8 from the Patriots 38. Wickersham takes a pass from center. Now the quarterback draw. And
hit him, make him pay.
Big E got him. No gain.
Pull that ball out. Got to get that ball back. It's 7:35 and counting. You're listening to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. It's been a fun one so far. Rummel's on top 14-8. And we're bringing you the live action.
They actually gave him a yard, 3rd and 7. Ball at the 37. They have to get it to the 30. The Raiders come out with 2 receivers near side, 2 to the top of the field. Diggs will line up to the left of Wickersham. Wickersham drops back, rolls to his right. Now he's going to run. Breaks a couple tackles, and he's going to have the first down by 3 yards. Maybe 4, got to the 26. Dang, he just put his head down and just bulled his way down that far sideline and got the first down.
Yeah, nice job by him. Just seeing nobody open, putting his head down, getting some extra yardage, picking up a good first down.
Well, the official spot's at 27, so he got the first down by 3 yards. And they're going to keep it that far hash mark, Same formation, 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. They'll hand it off to Diggs. He tries to go up the middle. We break a couple tackles, crosses the 25-yard line, got it to the 21 maybe, and there's a flag on the play. Let's see
flag.
Hope that's not a face mask. Yep, looks like it might be a face mask call on the Patriots. So they'll add a few more. 6:25 to go in the half. The Raiders are driving. They're already up 6 on the Patriots. 14-8. Ooh, it's a big one, 15 yards.
Wow. That one came in late. I thought
it was going to be half the distance, more of a 10-yard penalty.
Yeah, I thought it was only going to be a 5, but yeah, he obviously went in there and raked it a little bit.
We're going to place it at the 11, so it'll be 1st and 10 Raiders at the 11. 6:25 to go. Now they start the clock, 6:23. Patriots defense had to bow up here because guess what? If we don't score, we get the ball. They get the ball to start the second half. Can't fall too far behind them. I'll hand it off to the running back going to the right. Short game. Sabito on the carry. Ogeron on the tackle. Looks like he gained a 4 to the 7-yard line, so he's 2nd down 6. Got to get to the 1 for a first. 5:45 to go in the half. Sabito will line up to the left of Wickersham. Twins receivers near side. Wickersham's going to keep it. Quarterback draw goes to the left, and he scores. Broke 2 tackles and scores. So with 5:29 to go in the half, add 6 more to the Raiders score on a 7-yard touchdown run. Well, and the Patriots dug themselves a hole.
Yep, got to be able to get out of it, and you could do that with an offensive score. Speaking of the Raiders, Kevin, I want to give a shout out to my brother, Tommy Wimprine. He's a Raider alum. I think it's class of '94, and my mom listening at home on the computer, so we appreciate those guys listening. Hopefully they're wearing the royal blue tonight.
Well, red is the dominant color. Tonight, both teams have white helmets. The Patriots white jerseys, red pants, and the Raiders have red tops, red pants. I don't know what happened. He just made that look. He just ran up the middle.
Yeah.
Nobody tackled him.
Yep. And I said they weren't going to do it very much because I don't think they want Wickersham to get punished in the hole like that. But like you said, I don't think anybody touched him.
And we'll give a shout out to fellow Patriot Bobby Nelson, his brother Greg Marchand. Listen to us from Mandeville. Appreciate you. The Raiders line up. They had an injured Raider on the field. They helping him off. Clay Patch will kick the PAT. The receiver, Cook, will hold. Here's the snap. The place to kick is up. It's blocked! Great job, Patriots. So with 5:29 to go in the half, it's the Raiders 20, the Patriots 8.
Yeah, we talked about precious points before, Kevin. You need all you can get in a game like this. We got a 2-point conversion early, and you blocked the extra point right there. Nice job by them. I was just about to say, yeah, cheerleaders blocked that kick because you can obviously hear them on the broadcast, and it came true. Nice job, even though they scored on us, keeping intact those precious points, not allowing them 7.
Hey, we'll give a shout out to UJ Moliere. Listen to us in our R&O restaurant out there in Bucktown. Some awesome roast beef sandwiches and pizza over there. Doing a great job over there, UJ. Thank you. Looks like R&O's reopened on Wednesday, he says. So if y'all get a chance, go out to Bucktown and get you some good food over there. I love that Italian salad over there, too. It's really,
everything's
really
good. Everything's good.
All right, Clay Patch will kick it off. LeBranch will be the near side halfback, and Davis the far side. So they're going to give Span a spell here. 5:29 to go in the half. The Patriots got to put some points on the board.
Yeah, no doubt about
it. Davis from the 15-yard line. Bounces it to the left. Crosses the 30. That's a gets stopping his tracks at the 30, so it'll be right there. 1st and 10 Patriots. 5:23 to go in the half. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Guess what? Mike O'Brien just sent me the and I don't want to sound like,
a homer?
Yeah, but he just gave me the replay of Poole And yeah, Poole is way over the
38.
Yeah, way over the 38, almost close to the 37.
Yeah, that's all right. Happens. With the new St. Augustine League, we're not going to get any good calls. So here's what it is. They keep the ball in that left hash mark. We'll send Poole in motion to the left. Taylor hands it off. Ball's on the ground. Looks like the Raiders got it. Let's see. Because that would be bad luck for the Patriots if that happened. First down Raiders.
Yep, sure is.
At the 34-yard line.
Ooh, man, that makes it tough, Kevin. You know, you're down now by 2 in the turnover ratio, and that looks like that was LeBranch again. Was it not, or was that Quinn? I see them both.
No, it was LeBranch. Ran off the left guard, but I couldn't tell. It was a big scramble.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was something with the mesh or what happened. But Buddy and him are having a little conversation, and can't have turnovers, boys. Not in games like this.
Now it's first and 10 Raiders at the plus 34-yard line. 5:16 to go in the half. The Raiders could go for the kill shot here. They up 20-8. Pistol formation, 2 receivers to the left. 1 top of the field. They're going to roll near side. Wickersham's going to step up the pass, fires it over the deep middle. It's going to be in and out of the hands of Cook. Nice job there by McMillian.
Yep.
He might have touched it.
He did. He undercut it at the last minute, laid out the way he should, and made a nice play. I almost thought he was going to pick it, but Wickersham made a little better throw than I thought. The McMillian was right there on the spot and made a nice play.
Hey, we'll give a shout out to the lower school football coaches at John Curtis Christian School.
Yeah.
Coach Brian, Coach Sonny, Coach Craig, Coach Casey, and Coach Danny from Darius, a.k.a. Coach Money. Appreciate you. Thank you all for listening.
And yourself, Coach Danny. I've showed up a couple times, tried to help him out a little bit. I'm more there to cheer on my boy and coach him. But, yeah, those guys do a great job over there, and it's awesome to see. I told the story. Let's watch this play.
Diggs carries it over the right corner, and maybe 2 yards, be 3rd down and 8. Go ahead.
I'm obviously, the way that we call our plays and that the ones around the program know. But Madden came over and told me a play in the den about, maybe a month and a half ago. He said, I want to work on this play. And, boy, my juices got flowing in a hurry. We were moving furniture around. We talked about it. We were using the carpet as the hose. And obviously, it seemed like last week he finally got comfortable running the offense a little bit and understanding where he is. But it's been a lot of fun seeing those young kids that are running the same plays that we did get a little bit more comfortable and enjoying the game of football.
3rd down 9. You only gave him 1 on that. Wickersham, going to quarterback keep goes to the right. And he gets a nice little push. It's going to be shot at the 1st down. It's like the ball's at the 28-yard line. So they can maybe cook a field goal here, but they may want to go for it.
Yeah, it's at that point on the field where you're not quite sure. But I do think that Rummel has a good field goal kicker. They could probably go for it and make it, more than a 2-touchdown game. But I don't know. We'll see here. It looks like they're probably going to go for it.
Yeah, 4th and 4. From the 28. 3 receivers near side. Now the motion out Diggs to the right. So he empty set for Wickersham. He'll take the pass from center, looks to his right, tries to throw it down the far sideline. There's a flag in the play.
Well, Rummel sideline, obviously they knew what they were looking for because they thought Diggs was going to go down the field.
First down on a penalty, Danny.
But it looks like Jackson Wallace came in and collisioned him. I don't know if it was, I forget the rule, if it's, wait. What is he calling?
He hadn't made the official call, but Wickersham ran off pointing towards us because
It's us.
But is he calling pass interference from way back here? Is that what he called?
I call holding.
Holding, okay. I was about to say.
So they'll give the Raiders a 1st down on the penalty, and they're going to move it to the 18-yard line. So with 3:31 to go in the half, 1st and 10 Raiders from the Patriot 18.
Defensive holding, huh? Well, trying to make a play down there, playing a little tug game, and maybe that's what happened.
And it looks like the Patriots call a timeout. So 3:31 to go in the half. Timeout Patriots, where it's the Raiders 20, the Patriots 8.
Not a hold. 5-yard face mask.
On one of the linemen?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Well, the ball's at the 18-yard line.
Yeah. Well, that's
It
rough.
went from the 28 to the 18. That's a 10-yard penalty.
Well, I mean, not only that, it's just a huge penalty because it's 4th down. So, I mean, no matter what it is, it's an easy first down for them.
JT called timeout to discuss it.
And it's an incomplete pass. So, those guys see that on the inside. And they threw it early, too, guys. It wasn't like, it must have been when the linemen are working. But right there, 4th down. And he threw it from, and that's what I was saying. I think the white hat threw it, I thought, from the back. So how he sees that on the interior lineman working, I have no idea. So, but I don't know, man. Been a couple shoddy calls so far our way. But and we need all we can get right now, down by 12 points. But 4th down call, that's a little suspect.
Well, the defense needs to make a play here.
And Wallace did a good job of running with Diggs out there. They're putting Diggs out there to hopefully make a play by one of their playmakers, and they didn't get it. And then we have a penalty inside. So, either it's a little crazy or we have to be a little bit more disciplined inside, get after the quarterback, hit him under the chin, and go back to work. So let's go, defense. Let's make a play. We need you.
Gordon, where's the spot on that football? Is that the 18-yard line? The scoreboard's wrong.
19.
19, okay. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Low snap. Wickensham's going to keep it. He's going to run to the right. He's going to break a few tackles. He's going to cross the 10, and Danny, he's on a 1st down.
Man, I tell you what, he's a big, strong kid, but we're making him look a lot better.
We're not getting him to the ground.
We're just not tackling well out there.
No, not at all.
I mean, he's not that fleet of foot. We have to be able to get, like I said, get up to him, hit him in the mouth, and they're not going to run those plays anymore.
Though he's a big kid, 6'3", 220.
Yeah, he's definitely big, but
wrap him up and drop him to the ground. Yeah, we're not doing that. 1st and goal, Raiders from the 5. 3:15 and counting.
Oh, God.
And the Patriots are in trouble because, look, they score here, and we don't do anything. They get the ball at the second half.
Yep, clock's ticking. 3:05 left here in the second quarter.
Yep. Twins receivers near side. They'll hand it off to Diggs. He tries to bounce it right, and Big E said, I got you.
Like that. That's Ogeron.
Ogeron.
On the outside. Nice job.
Yeah, Ogeron got him first.
Nice job by him. Ogeron, I don't know if I've really seen his measurables yet. He's 6'2", 210. I think he's a little heavier than that by now, but he gets in there on our two tight set. He could play out at defensive end or linebacker. But, yeah, he's been a good weapon for us defensively this year, and then obviously we need him as a 2 tight end formation on offense. But we got to make a play right here, Kevin. We got 2 minutes and 22 seconds and counting.
That was a tackle for loss of 4. 2nd goal from the 9. Wickersham hands it to Diggs, comes near side. Gullen and a host of big Patriots. Looks like Lane wrapped him up. Short gain, maybe the 7-yard line.
That was Big E. Yeah, Big E puts the the bear claws on you. You're not going to be able to get rid of those either.
Under 2 minutes.
Ronnie Renatza said, bear claw, really? Text me back. Yeah, Ronnie. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, 3rd and goal from the 7.
How many timeouts we have, Kevin?
2.
Two timeouts, okay.
2 on both sides.
Obviously, they're going to milk inside of these 4 downs and see what they have. They have 10 seconds left here on the play clock. Going to try to take them all.
Twins left, twins right. Diggs lines up to the right of Wickersham. Wickersham drops back to pass, fires it near the goal line. It's going to be incomplete. 4th and goal.
Job.
Let's see if they kick the field goal.
Incomplete pass, so the clock stops with 1:27.
And they will send the field goal unit in. Stipe on the coverage.
Yeah, Stipe as well. Haven't said his name in a while. Good coverage by him, and he just adds to that secondary group. Nice job by him.
This is going to be a 25-yard field goal.
They're trying to extend it to 15 points.
Ball right in the middle of the field. Snap, placed, kick is up, and it is, I think he missed it. He missed it!
Yeah.
Woo! So a 1:21 to go.
Yeah,
Patriots get it back, and we got to do something here.
Pulled the heck out of that one, Kevin. And for that stop in action by the Patriots defense, I just want to say thank you to our family's company, River Parish Disposal. Give me a call, Danny Wimprine at the office. It's 738-7700. For almost 40 years, we've been picking up your commercial garbage. So give me a call for anything that you need, 738-7700. Like we've said forever, our business stinks, but it's picking up.
All right, ball at the 20-yard line, so the Patriots have to go 80 yards in 1:21.
Nothing wrong with that. Have 2 tight ends. Have 2 timeouts. And Buddy's been very efficient throwing the ball, so let's see what we do here. We'll
send Poole in motion to the left. Taylor back to pass, throws it down to the big tight end. Oh, he had it and he dropped it.
I think the DB may have touched it though, Kevin. I think he might have batted it down, and we almost called it off of the touch of the deflection.
I don't know if he'd have scored because he'd have fallen down.
And I don't know if Buddy,
first down.
to be honest with you, I don't know if Buddy saw him, because if he did see him, he's got to put that thing up and over more. To me, that looked like it could have been a pick. But
I like the call though.
Yeah, no, I mean at this point in the game, we have to take our shots.
Ooh, just think if he
That
kept
was
his
a little
feet,
scary,
he could have
yeah.
kept running though. 2nd and 10, 1:15 to go. Taylor around the left corner, he keeps it. That's the first time he's kept it all game.
Timeout.
He only gained
No,
maybe
no timeout.
3 yards.
Okay. Well, we'll see. Looks like we're gonna maybe let it run.
Under a minute, 55 seconds and counting. Third and 7. I would gotta think we're probably gonna run it so we can punt it.
Yeah, but
We're not gonna throw it here.
yeah. I was gonna say, problem is if we get the first down, now we've let it tick away. But yeah, I understand. You don't want to give them the ball.
Taylor gonna be a draw play to Quinn, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's gonna pretty much do it. Be 4th down.
Yeah, they're gonna call
7.
timeout.
Now Rummel
anyway.
does call timeout.
Of course.
All right, so at
Of
28.7. Ball at the 25. It'll be 4th and 5. So the Raiders call their second. They'll have 1 left. Why not? If you're the Raiders,
Oh yeah.
ball and you can take a shot deep.
That's right.
You can
You
see if
want-
you can steal 6 points and then
or-
get the ball back at the
or
second
get a
half.
good punt return.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Exactly what you're supposed to do.
Yep. Well, the first turnover didn't really hurt the Patriots. The second one did, as the Raiders converted into points. Plenty of football to be played. Got to keep the heads up. Keep fighting. You just never know.
That's right. Hey, give a shout out to Rummel alumni Brad Joseph, who has to watch the game with one of Yogi's Bears, Jeff Middleton.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
appreciate the shout out, boys.
Yeah,
Thanks
hope
for
y'all-
watching.
Hope you all enjoying the broadcast.
Hopefully there's many more people out there on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. It's been a fun one so far. It hasn't been the second quarter we would have liked, but Rummel's playing tough, forcing us into a punting situation, trying to get the ball back with 28 seconds left.
Lee's going to stand as 10. Diggs is going to stand back around the Raider 35. Nice kick. That's probably the best punt all
Yeah,
year.
he boomed that one.
Diggs catches it at the 35.
Uh-oh.
Breaks 3 tackles. Has a lot of room on the far side. There's a flag. It's coming back. Diggs is going to score. Another flag. They're going to score. The Rummel Raiders, though, there's another flag. There's 2 flags. I think this is the blindside block.
Could have been.
It's coming back. But you can see why he's a Notre Dame commit.
Yeah, well,
He's a stud.
here's the bottom line. In that punt coverage, it's not designed to boom punts like that. It's designed to take a roll and obviously get some bounces. When you out-punt your coverage, which we've heard plenty of times before, you're down there, and once you make that first group miss, it's you got a bunch of linemen to try to tackle you.
We get the blindside block here and probably a holding or something over here.
Well, I don't know, but why is our defense standing down there? Start marching down the
they
field.
don't realize it's flags.
Let's go.
They don't realize it's flags on the field. They call a block in the back. Okay.
Yeah, we finally got a call, though, Kevin. I like that.
All right, they called a face mask on us on the second one.
I mean, that cowball might have to go. My boy, Kyle Goday, said, where's my shout-out from the Little Farms Pirates? Well, there you go, my boy. He's an ex-Shaw Eagle in the league, in the Catholic League. So, well, what are we doing here?
You're going to repunt it.
Okay.
Blocking the
I
back
got you.
on them and a face mask on
Yep.
us. So
All right, here we go.
11.5 to go. We'll kick it again.
Well, let's repunt it. This time, let's let it bounce a little bit.
Yeah, that was Lee's best punt of the year. But, I mean, Diggs, he's the best player on the field over there, and can't allow him to break tackles like he did. Hope he's a little winded. Maybe not as quick this time.
There you go.
Decent punt.
That's
nice
the one.
roll. Nice roll.
That's the way it's designed right there,
3,
Kev.
2, don't pick it up yet. 1 second, and that's it. So after one half of play, it's the Rummel Raiders 20, the John Curtis Christian Patriots 8.
Good first half. Tell you what, still a nice battle. We got to continue to work hard. Keep pushing. All right, here we go. And for that first half of action, I want to say thank you to our premier halftime sponsor. That's Bobby Seafood. They're a family-owned restaurant located at 9013 Jefferson Highway, right there in our backyard of River Ridge. They were established in September 1978 and are celebrating 42 years of business. Bobby Seafood offers daily lunch specials and fresh prepared food, hot, delicious po' boys and hot boiled seafood. During crawfish season, Bobby Seafood provides on-site catering for commercial and personal boils. Call Captain Ryan Estes and staff at 504-738-2104 to place your lunch orders or to book your crawfish boils. Bobby Seafood, 738-2104, proud sponsor of Fighting Patriot Football.
Little shameless plug here. So he renamed that famous po' boy that I've been talking about last few weeks called the Fayard.
Who I've heard.
It's been selling. It's been selling yesterday. So Georgiana and I went. We got it today, and a couple of us, Kathy Rickner went and got a couple. So listen, if you're over there.
So where's the Wimpron is what I want to know.
I don't
Man, good night. I mean, I thought I ate over there enough. I had no idea that I would be outshined by my partner.
You want a good po' boy. Of course, all the po' boys are good. Ask for the Fayard.
There you go.
What it is, it's a chicken fried steak po' boy with Swiss cheese, and it dressed, and they drizzle a little roast beef au jus on it.
Ooh,
so good.
I'm gonna have to
Very
come up
tasty.
with something like original, like that, but a little something different. Call it the Wimp.
Well, there you go.
See where we go.
No, go check those guys out. Great food over there. So
No
we
doubt
appreciate
about
their
it.
support of Fighting Patriot Football. Here's a score and recap of the first half. The Raiders got on the ball board first in the first quarter. 4:06 to go in that quarter. Wickersham hit Cook on a 14-yard pass play in the back of the end zone. Clay Patch added the PAT, putting the Raiders up 7-0. The Patriots came back and answered with 3:07 to go in the quarter on a two-play drive, going 50 yards in distance, taking 44 seconds off the clock. Quinn took it off the right guard, 49 yards. Taylor took the two-point conversion around the left end and put the Patriots up 8-7. But the second quarter was all Raiders. 11:09 to go in the half. Wickersham had a 36-yard pass to Cook. Their second time they've hooked up tonight. Clay Patch added a PAT, putting the Raiders up 14-8. And after a Patriot turnover at their own 34-yard line, the Raiders, Wickersham, the quarterback, had a 7-yard touchdown run. The PAT was blocked. That was with 5:29 to go in the half. And that's where we are here at halftime with the Raiders lead the Patriots 20-8. Now, there was another turnover by the Patriots deep in our territory, but this time the defense held. And with 1:21 to go in the half, Clay Patch missed a 25-yard field goal, so it could have been 23-8. But, as you're saying, 12-point gap. Still playing football to be played, but the Patriots got to secure the ball. I mean, but credit the Raiders on the first drive. They just raked it out. Is it a bad call here? That's not for us to say. We thought it was a bad spot, but you still got to keep playing football.
Who cares, right?
Yeah, still got to keep playing. But your thoughts on the first half?
Well, obviously, we know it's going to be a full quarter slugfest, so, we got to keep playing. Obviously, not the way that we wanted it to end, the first half down 20-8. But, still a good game so far. Patriots obviously have to secure the football. I'd like to see Buddy Taylor carry the ball a little bit more in the second half. The offense has been running the ball hard and doing some good things. Defensively, I think we've been doing okay. We just have to tackle a little bit better. You can't let the quarterback run around for 5 and 10 yards a pop for sure. But we've done okay defensively as well. It's not really like either team's just totally controlling the game. I think, like we said in pregame, it's the turnover ratio right now that's hurting us. So we have to just take a step back, take a deep breath, get coached up at halftime, and get back to work. And obviously, we need a 3-and-out. Jason Howard just texted me, said we got to have a 3-and-out first series to capitalize on some momentum, get the ball back, put some points on the board, and then keep it going.
Also turnovers as well. We don't have that. Want to give a shout-out to Jay Bo, listen to us in the Baton Rouge area. Appreciate it. Of course, Suzanne Blake. And then Jimmy Burns, fellow Patriot, watching us from Bay St. Louis at the camp. So we got a bunch of Patriots listening to us. We appreciate you guys. Of course, the live broadcast is on YouTube via johncurtispatriots.com. Feel free you can interact with Danny and I. Ask a question, make a comment. 504-259-7690. Again, 259-7690. We don't have caller ID, so just leave your name and location on the back of the text. We'll give you a shout out. But I'll tell you what, just been the most active we've had as far as people texted us tonight. We appreciate you. Danny, coming into the nice ball game, the Class 5A poll looked like this. Coming in at number 1 was Acadiana, followed by Brother Martin at number 2. 3rd is Rummel. 4 is John Curtis. 5 is Scotlandville. 6 is West Monroe. 7 is Zachary. 8 is Catholic. 9 is Byrd, and 10 is Russin. Of course, that is a combined public school, private school, select, non-select, voted on as by the Louisiana Sports Writers Association. So, well, you know, we got 24 minutes of football to be played. Like I said, really, just take that. The first turnover didn't hurt us. The second one did, and really missed tackles. We get and really, I want to say we've really kind of done a good job getting Diggs on the ground. I'll say he scored a touchdown on that punt return, but it was called back for a penalty. But other than that, he really hasn't hurt us. There's been more of Wickersham to Cook on the 2 touchdown passes, or Wickersham running and we're not getting him to the ground.
Right. They had a really nice screen pass for an explosive play, and then obviously, not covering deep when they threw the ball over our heads. And Wickersham's actually run the ball pretty efficiently as well. But yeah, we just have to tighten up a little bit. That's all. Nothing big, nothing overwhelming. We just have to go out there and play Curtis football. Have to tackle well, tackle by committee, and do our jobs offensively. We obviously need to score more points. But we got to keep it going. Got to keep it going.
Yeah, missed opportunity here. We had the ball at the 20-yard line. Buddy does a great job riding the halfback in the line of scrimmage and faking it, and then popping up. As to your point, he didn't see the lineman or the safety or the tight end. But if we hit Brooks, who knows? Does he fall down? Does he keep his feet, keep running?
Well,
touchdown,
we always play this game, kind of a cat and mouse game with defensive teams, that we go in there, we run it, and all of a sudden we try to hit them with a play action pass or something. But there have been 2 big play action passes that we did not complete so far this game. First series, we had a guy open, we missed him, and then obviously Brooks right there couldn't come up with it. I think that we may not have seen the safety, but like you mentioned, if we come off with the deflection and make that play, that's the biggest play in the ball game. Yep. So you never know. But keep it in the back of your heads. It could continue to happen, and we might be able to hit it in the 3rd and 4th quarter. But you have to run the ball effectively to be able to suck those guys up the same way that they did to us on their play action pass down the field.
Hey, we'll give a shout out to Paisley Bodenheimer, Go Patriots, class of 2024. Appreciate you. Also, Doug Whittington watching us in Pearl River, Louisiana. Fellow Patriot Nick Bowers, class of 1999, watching from Missoula, Montana. Go Patriots. And of course, Chris Costanza and family watching River Is says Go Patriots. We appreciate everybody for listening and checking in tonight. And we introduced the text messages back in 2013. It's kind of helped enhance the broadcast, and it's been fun interacting with our fans and even some Rummel fans. Look, if y'all watching the broadcast, you can interact. We'll give you a shout out. Yeah,
I mean, look, bottom line is we've had, obviously not this year with COVID, but in recent years or in years past, we've had an opportunity to interview guys at halftime. Kevin calls them the ghosts of Patriots past. And we've had an opportunity to interview people and be able to talk to them a little bit. And obviously we're not in the press box like we normally are, or being able to get next to guys like we normally are. But we have a great opportunity to be able to kind of speak through you a little bit on the broadcast. So, it's just been good for us to be able to do this for 10 years. It's been a heck of a lot of fun bringing you guys the live action. It's really flown by. But it's just really been a lot of fun being able to stay involved in the program and give a little bit back. And as I say that, Mr. Jonathan Millis,
former Patriot defensive line coach. Now he's at Bruley High.
That's right, big dog.
Yep.
There he is.
He's in town because his cousin plays for Army. Because when I went to the Army-Navy game, I ran into him in Philadelphia, but Army is playing Tulane, so he was in town.
There you go.
Unfortunately, we didn't get the third mic hooked up. We could have maybe got him on the air, but we want to give him a shout out. It was nice for him to stop by, though.
What was the score to that game?
Yeah, Tulane won it.
Tulane won. Yeah. Good. That's great.
Well, Army had 12, I believe, but 34, 36 to 12. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think they were like 6-1 going into the day, or 5-1 or something. Yeah, so that's a big win for Tulane. Good deal. All right, John. Good to see you, my brother.
Be safe, man. Hey, I want to give a shout out to some more fellow Patriots. Austin McCready, the punter for the last 4 years. He's up at your old stomping grounds in Memphis. So he's Austin's checking in.
Oh, there you go. What's up? There you go, Tigers.
James Justice, class of 77, and Christy watching from Marrero. He tried Bobby Seafood for the first time. Absolutely great food. We appreciate that. Thank you for supporting our supporters.
I tell you what I don't like to see is Kerry McMillian has been on the sidelines without his pads for like the last 8 minutes. So I'm wondering if he's going to be in for the second half or not. He'd be a big loss, Kevin, as a safety for us, senior safety. In a game like this, we don't want to lose him. So down there working on him, see if he can get those pads back on.
Cheryl Timms, class of 83, checking in. So let's go Patriots.
And if you remember, McMillian came downhill and I think hit the tight end maybe or inside receiver with a big hit, and he kind of crunched down for a few seconds, and we weren't sure if he was all right or not. And I think that's kind of what they're still working on. So it wouldn't surprise me if he's able to get back in the game and play.
Yeah, I believe this was in James Just, I believe, is the way the text came in, that he has a son, Christopher, is a 2010 alum, and both played for Coach JT. And Carter Santangelo, River Ridge, checking in, class of 2027. He's a receiver on the 6th grade team. So
there you go.
He's got a couple touchdowns this year. Well, good job, Carter.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thanks for checking in, buddy.
Good deal. Yeah, like it's fun, Kevin, watching those. We've gone to Delta because of our younger boys. We've gone to Delta and watched some of the 5th and 6th grade teams, and obviously the 8th grade team's playing really well, and I've been more involved in the 3rd and 4th grade team. But it's just fun to watch those young guys, because what's going to be great about it is just like when you and I first started, and we were able to watch the little kids like Jay Curtis, and then all of a sudden we're able to call games throughout them growing up, graduating, and going on to do bigger and better things. It's going to be fun for me to watch these kids that are in 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade go on to become really good players or nice young men and progress.
Here's an update. Catholic's playing Acadiana. Halftime, Catholic 21, Acadiana 0.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah, the Bears are putting on them.
Well, I can tell you this. If anybody can match Acadiana's physicality, it'd probably be Catholic, a big school. Like I said, we talked about recruiting the hallways, getting some big boys to be physical in the trenches. They can do that.
Before the game, I saw him in the truck. Our good friend Dixon McMakin, who's the voice of the Bears,
that's right,
was texting us. And when he did, he sent me a still shot of our broadcast against Acadiana. He was using that game as prep. And I was giving him some notes. So basically, they don't really do a veer like we do. They just straight up hand off. I said, but, we don't pass the ball that much, but we had some success throwing the ball, and Catholic does a better job throwing than we do. And I said, look, if Catholic can throw the ball, they could really hurt Acadiana, because they could make a lot of plays offensively. And I'm not watching the game. Obviously, I'm doing ours, but who knows? Maybe Catholic is mixing up some running and passing. But looks like they got a freshman quarterback playing, according to Jay Bowe, who sent me that update, so we appreciate that. Brandon Bourgeois watching us from the refinery in Norco. Appreciate you. Not like getting paid and watching the Patriots play football on a Saturday night.
That's right.
And it's real nice. It's a
clear
night.
night.
It's probably 70s, no humidity.
Probably 70 degrees.
A little breeze.
Awesome night. The only thing you could ask for is some of that October, November weather get here a little sooner and be a little bit more crisp, and in the 50s, 60s, make it feel like a little bit more football weather, because these kids, obviously with the abbreviated season. And then the way that talk to us a little bit, Kevin, about how it might shake up and where we might be playing. I heard some big news this week that we actually could be playing back in the Superdome this year.
Supposedly, all 9 classifications will be in the Dome Christmas weekend. Okay. 26th is a Saturday, 27th is a Sunday, and the 28th is on that Monday. But the Patriots got to play a lot better than they are tonight.
Oh, no doubt. But it's good to get back in the Dome.
Now, here's the thing. We're supposed to be playing Brother Martin and Hammond at Southeastern next week. Their game with Holy Cross tonight got canceled due to COVID.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going to happen. Does Brother Martin cancel our game because of whatever the?
Well, and is it them that had COVID or Holy Cross? We don't know.
It's Holy Cross, but who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But do they sit out another week? And if so, then now we won't have a game the next week if that's the case. But we really need to play, and because I doubt we're right now with the 8 seed, we won't get a bye. Only the top 4 seeds get a bye. So that would put us on the day after Thanksgiving, the 27th, to play somewhere in the playoffs. So, there's still a lot of football. Well, I say that there's still a lot of football to be played, but there's been at least 8 or 9 games around the state, different classifications, that have been canceled this week because of COVID. So who knows?
Right.
And look, when you get to the playoffs, if you can't play because of COVID, you're done. The team that you're supposed to play is going to get the automatic bye, and they will advance. So it's a hit or miss.
Yeah, it's just been a crazy year this year. That's all.
Yeah, but let's just say, let's assume Brother Martin says we're playing. As I mentioned earlier in the year, there was an agreement between the ADs that if you broadcast your games, nobody else could broadcast. Now, Rummel doesn't broadcast theirs. Now, we know our good friend Ken Trahan's doing it through his website. So because he's not a Rummel, official Rummel broadcast, we were allowed to do tonight's broadcast, though we're the road team. Brother Martin does have the CSPN, the Crusader Sports Programming Network, but I don't know if they do all our games. So I'm working with Coach Johnny to see if we can still call the game next week. Should we be playing? Because that'd be kind of cool for us to go to Strawberry Stadium and call the game. So we'll see. Fans asked us what seeds are the Patriots looking at getting. Well, 2 weeks ago, the Patriots were a 10th seed out of the 13.
Right.
We moved up to 8. Let's say the score holds true after the ball game right now, and we lose this game. I don't know how that affects us. Now that Catholics beat up on Acadiana, that would probably hurt us because Acadiana wouldn't get the points. So who knows? I would think probably 8 to 10, maybe go with 7 at best.
We talked about this in the beginning of the before the broadcast. We're not going to get a bye.
No.
So at this point, really, it doesn't matter. Who cares? You have to be playing your best ball. We talked about this last week a little bit. You got to be playing your best ball when you enter the playoffs. And if you do that, things take care of themselves. It really doesn't matter. So the seeding right now, of course, you'd like to be, first, second, have a first-round bye, and then see how things work out. But it's not going to happen this year. We just not going to get there. So we have to continue to play football and play well at the end of the season and have all these guys healthy and ready to go.
I think Brother Martin's wrapped up the number 1 seed, no matter whether we play them or not. And if we were to beat them, I think they have enough to have secured that seed. That just gives them a bye. Depends on where we go. I mean, Bird's the only team in the Shreveport area. So I think when we were the 10th seed, we would had to have gone to Bird.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, I think you're right.
Here's a question: would that be the first time they have? No, we've had buys throughout the playoffs. No, the 2005. You remember our first year in the Catholic League, we were the 5th seed, and we had to go to St. Paul. Remember that we called the game at St. Paul?
Yep, sure did.
So, but when I played in the 80s, there was no seeding. I want to say they weren't seedings in I think they came in the 2000s when they started doing the seedings.
Yeah.
So, we always played. There were some times we did have a bye in the first round because we were district champs, because the whole playoff was a lot different back in the 80s. But my junior year, we were district champs, but we still had to play. We played all 4 rounds, plus we played 5 playoff games, the 4 rounds plus the championship. So, I think I wish if anybody of our listeners, if Jay Bo, if you listen to us, he's very familiar with this. What year the actual seeding came out? I don't remember. I want to say it was early 2000s, I think. But we're the top 32 teams. But since the split, Division I, which is the 5A private schools, it doesn't matter because there's only 13 of us playing.
Right. Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. We're all
like
playing.
I said, these days it's crazy. You could lose all your games, still making it, doing what you have to do, and like I said, you want to just be playing well at the end of the season. But right now, we just want to be able to win some of these ball games that we're in. We have a heck of a schedule this year, and have had in recent years, which is really good headed into the playoffs. Being able to see a lot of different dynamic offenses and defenses, but we have to play better than this tonight. Raiders are on top, 20-8. You're listening to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. And it's kind of been a back and forth little battle. Rummel's winning the turnover battle by 2.
Yep.
And so you can't win big games by losing the football, turning it over, and not playing well on special teams. And we've gone back and forth on special teams, actually having a pretty good night in the return game, and obviously blocking an extra point and getting a 2-point conversion early that helped us out, getting those 8 points. And actually we've punted the ball pretty well, got some nice rolls, and done a good job on that as I see Lee cross the camera. But, these guys have to communicate at halftime and open it up and be ready to rock and roll. And we're excited about the second half. The old phrase, you got to believe. You have to believe. And that's kind of one of the things that, I preach to those younger guys that we see at the lower school is just because somebody scored. The young kids have a hard time with this. If somebody scores against them, they put their head down, they feel like the game's over. It's never over. I went to Curtis when I was in 7th grade, and I really started to understand that you're never down, you're never out until the clock strikes 0. So you have to continue to fight, to be tougher than the other team, continue to move forward, and then hopefully at the end of the night, you're victorious. So we need a little bit more of that tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. But if you remember this time last year, the halftime score was Patriots 14, Raiders 0. And the Raiders scored 14 points in the third quarter, tied up, no score in the third quarter. The Raiders got the ball in the to open up the overtime. They scored a touchdown, got the PAT. We scored a touchdown, went for 2, missed it. So, though the Raiders were down 14, they came back, tied, put it overtime. I mean, look, we could easily come back and tie this game where we take the lead. We just got to keep playing football.
Yeah.
Got a text here. I'm trying to understand this about a Memphis connection course with Danny in Rhodes College. Yeah. Tell you what, resend that text back to us. Maybe put your name in. I want to understand what you're trying to tell us there, but looks like one of your fans from Memphis area in the Rhodes College is up there in Memphis as well.
Huh. Yeah, good school. Beautiful little campus, too.
A little bit over a minute left to go at halftime. The Raiders are in the end zone to our left, the south end zone, warming up. The Patriots in the north end zone to our right, doing the same thing, running back and forth.
Please move your vehicle. The tow trucks are on the way.
All right, well, we're going to kick off to the Raiders, so we got to go down and play good defense. We've done a great job containing and keeping Diggs from hurting us, but for as good a job we've done with that, we haven't done as good a job keeping Wickersham.
Right, who'd have thought?
Getting him on the ground.
Right. Yeah, like I said, he's a big, strong physical runner, but we're making him look a lot better.
Ray Rando. There you go. That's a text. Ray Rando, the Memphis connection.
Okay, there you go.
You know Ray?
Good deal, yeah.
Okay, there you go. Thanks for checking in, Ray. Appreciate that. Of course, I mentioned the newest Supreme Court Justice Amy Coney Barrett, who went to St. Catherine Siena right there in Metairie, of course, Dominican. And I said this a couple weeks back, she's the second judge from Louisiana to ever be on the state Supreme Court. The first one was E.D. White, Edward Douglas White, who went to Jesuit and graduated in right towards the end of the Civil War era. And he was the ninth. He was actually the chief Supreme Court justice, the ninth one in the history of the United States. So he was the first one from Louisiana, and of course, Judge Barrett will be the second.
Huh.
We appreciate you guys listening to us on the live broadcast. Danny Wimpron and Kevin Fayard. Of course, Robbie Uso is producing tonight's broadcast, and Gordon Hebert giving us the updates from the sideline. We're on JohnCurtisPatriots.com via YouTube. Appreciate all you guys checking in and giving us some text messages. The Raiders looks like they're about ready to take the field. Put a little bit more time on the clock. Now it's 2:35 and counting. So about 2.5 more minutes. Go back to your playing days. Halftime, high school now. Were you ever down halftime?
Yeah, against Evangel. Yeah, we were down 21-0 against Evangel my senior year. Came back we lost, but I think it was 28-20.
Listen to me. This is where you test yourself right here. They think this game is over. I think this game has just begun. You got to take the same attitude, physical, smart, offensive line. You're going to dominate the line of scrimmage this second half. We understand that. Let's go get it.
You got me ready to run through, Kevin. I tell you what, let's go get it. That's right. Ooh, I like that stuff. Yeah, I love it.
73 years old, and he still got it.
No doubt about it.
Hey, check this out. Shaw almost beat St. Aug to score 33-28. Wow. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Say it again.
Shaw lost to St. Aug 33-28.
Wow.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
That's a lot closer than we would have thought.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that either.
Yeah, and honestly, after what we were hearing about St. Aug this year, I really thought they were going to play Rummel a little tighter. Rummel played really well and beat them down, and here they are tonight. So far, doing well against us, 20-8. We're about to kick it off in the second half. You listen to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. Yeah, I think Ray played at Rhodes. I think he might be a buddy of, like, the Mannings somehow.
Friend of a friend of a friend?
Yeah. But, yeah, man, we got to get something started here. in the second half. And, you know, nothing better than going down there with smoking shoes and knocking somebody's butt off on kickoff team, and then the defense giving us a 3 and out just like we hoped.
All right, the Patriots are going to be kicking off.
Oh, we got to switch sides
right.
of the field. There you go. Y'all down there, we're down here, boys. Come on, let's go.
So Big E, our 6'2", 305-pound nose tackle, will kick it off. Robinson will be the near side halfback, number 2 for the Raiders. The far side would be Diggs. And Big E's going to put the ball in that far hash mark. Looks like he and Logidis, they're going to do something kind of
Well, they've done that.
here.
They did that the first time as well. Not sure who's kicking off or who's doing
Logidis.
what.
Going to be fielded around the 26-yard line.
Squeeze, that a boy.
Nice tackle there. Let's see who was that. That was the one of the tight ends on the upbacks. 16, that's Tyrone Hayes, the big tight end.
I think Ja'Cory Lee got down there, put the hat on the first. Nice job right there, running down there, getting in the action. Here we go, defense. You need a 3 and out.
So they're going to put the ball at the 29? Where are they marking it?
And because we talked about it, Kevin McMillian is back in the game at free safety. Not sure what these guys are talking about.
Yeah, 29. All right, 1st and 10 Raiders from their own 29-yard line. 11:54 will be the time. Let's see if the defense get a big stop for us here. Twins receivers to the right, one near side. They'll go in a shotgun, fake the handoff, throw a quick pass to the tight end. He was open, but that ball was smoking.
Well, you're right. That ball was thrown way too hard from Wickersham. But again, Kevin, those receivers don't want to come around the middle anymore after you coming downhill and hitting them right in the chin. I tell you, been there, done that. You know, that's not an easy thing for a quarterback. If you're going to throw it, you kind of have to put that on his back hip and check him down, but you can't throw it that hard.
Same formation, Twins to the right, split near side. This time Logan Diggs will line up to the left of Wickersham. He'll stay in the shotgun. And quarterback keeper comes near side.
Good job.
Great job, but
come on.
We say great job, but we do a terrible job getting him on the ground.
Yeah.
He kept his feet moving. He drugged 4 or 5 defenders, at least 6-7 yards. It'll be third and short now.
And kudos to him, Kevin. I'm obviously not giving him enough credit. He's obviously a big, strong kid, stronger than I thought, because he is pushing our pile for extra yardage tonight.
Gain of 6. We had him look like for no gain.
Yep. Jackson did a good job.
Yeah, he got the mesh point. They plugged the hole up, but he just kept his feet moving, pushed the pile. 3rd and let's call it 4, long 3. Twins receivers to the top of the field. Near side, they're going to send Dixon in motion. Cook caught it. He'd be short of the first hand. They tried to do a slip screen.
All right. Nice job, Logidis.
Logidis broke that up.
Got in there making it happen.
4th and 2.
They're going to have to punt it. Nice job, deep in their territory. Nice job, defense. Exactly what we needed. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, Clay Patch will punt it. Span to go back to field it. He's going to stand around the Patriots 30. So that's what we need right there. Cannot jump off sides here.
Nope.
High kick, Span, gonna let it bounce. Good job. Good little Peter call. Get away from it. Everybody get away from it. Ball's gonna roll and land at the 30. So with 10-17 to go in the 3rd, it'll be 1st and 10 Patriots from their own 30.
Good field position right here. Be able to get a good offensive series, put some points on the board. We're ready to rock and roll. Come on, Patriots. We need your offense. Hey, great job defensively, Kevin. Exactly what we needed to happen. They did it. They answered the bell. And offense gets the ball back, ready to rock and roll. Got to get this crowd into it a little bit, Kevin.
They'll place the ball in the near hash mark. Poole and LeBranch are the halfbacks. Poole near side, Branch is the left halfback. We'll send Davis, the receiver, in motion across the formation. Hands it off to LeBranch over the center. Oh, it's a face mask. They caught it.
There you go.
They got it. But LeBranch almost got the first down anyway. But add 15 to that. That was so obvious. but they called it. Should be 15 yards. That should put the ball around the 45 of Rummel. Maybe the 46. I think they got Markey, who would have been a yard shy of the first down. So the penalty's going to move it to should be the 46 of Rummel. And it is, and that's what we'll have it.
There we go. First down.
Give a shout out to Daryl Soche, checking in from River Ridge. Appreciate you, because that's
What's up, Daryl?
Matt Soche's dad, fellow Patriot, former quarterback. First and 10 Patriots, ball in the middle of the field from the Raider 46. Taylor to Poole over to center. Crosses the 45, maybe to the 43, gain of 3.
Here we go. Span checks into the game for Quinn. Getting in at running back. Brings the play to Buddy Taylor.
And give a shout out to Andrew Waters, who wants to give us a shout out. So he's listening to us. Appreciate you, buddy. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. We'll keep the ball in the middle of the field. 9:25 to go in the third period. Taylor. Oh, he pitches to nobody. And it's going to be Rummel's ball at the Patriot 47-yard line. The halfback ran off the right guard, and Taylor just pitched it, and there was no pitch back. Oh, my goodness. God bless America. 9:11 to go in the third, and the Raiders have it 1st and 10 at the Patriot 47-yard line.
Shoot. Well, obvious.
Pitchback ran the opposite way.
Yeah, he ran the wrong way.
Obvious miscommunication right there, and that's on the running back, Kevin. Goodness gracious. We talk about all the time, pitch relationship, where we need to be, what we're doing, communication's key.
But as you know, as a quarterback, you can't blindly pitch unless you know you got a back there.
No. Well, the thing is, that's one of those things where you feel him, and at the last second you see him, but obviously too late.
Diggs takes the handoff and needs to be tackled for a loss at the 50.
Nice job, defense. Keep it going, keep it going.
White with the tackle and with the assist. It'll be Cole Landry, number 40, but that was really Colin White. Loss of 3, 2nd and 13. And that's the kind of mistake we can't afford in this kind of game when you're down 12 like that.
Can't have that in games like this.
You know, but I mean, you just don't blindly pitch. You got to know the guy's there. All right, let's ask the defense here to step up. They so far so good. Twins receivers right, split near side. Wickersham back to pass. Now he rolls to his right, has a lot of room. Span's going to give him chase and bring him down for no gain.
You're not going to run away from Caleb. Nice job.
3rd and 13.
Good job, good job. Hey, and obviously a great job by the secondary, Kevin. He scanned the field. He really had good protection in the pocket and got away from it. Ran to the top of the field, but obviously great job by the defensive secondary, hold and serve, not allowing them to get downfield and get open.
Under 8 minutes to go in the third. Twins receivers near side, split top of the field. Diggs lines up the left of Wickersham. They'll stay in the shotgun. Wickersham steps up the pocket, little dump pass to Diggs. There's a flag in the play, and I think he might have the first down. He just put his shoulder down and ran over our defensive back. But let's see what the flag is.
Flag, yeah, I can see it.
At the 50.
At the 50 right there. Might be holding on the Raiders.
I don't know if that was Gulling, and I can't tell who the defensive back was, but he just put his Diggs put his head down.
It was Gulling.
Ran him over.
Yep. Well, no, he put a little hit on him, but he didn't run him over. I'm not sure what they're talking about over there.
I don't know.
Make the call and let's go. An eligible receiver downfield.
All right, well, we'll push him back.
And what did we talk about a couple weeks ago? It was a couple weeks ago they're allowed, I think, 1 yard to be 1 yard, two yards downfield. Okay. I forget. But, yeah, I mean, to be quite honest with you, Kevin, as long as it's not obvious, that usually doesn't get called. And most of the time on a pass play, as long as the pass play doesn't go for a long time, that doesn't happen. You know, you get those guys trying to climb on a pass play, or they thought it was already thrown downfield. But, yeah, what are we doing here?
How many guys we got on the field?
They talking about something.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Looks like we only have 10
That's
right
what I
now.
thought. That's what I thought, too.
They're going to say he wasn't downfield.
Are you kidding?
Oh, they're waving the
Nope.
flag. Wow. Wow. But he didn't get the first down. They said he was out of bounds at the Patriot 39.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand what makes you change the call. Look like he just picked up the ball and moved it forward a foot.
They're going to punt it, though.
Oh, goodness.
All right, so Span will go back around to 10. High punt, Span with the fair catch at basically 10-yard line. So with 7:41 to go in the third, it'll be 1st and 10, Patriots.
Well, all I can say about that is, Kevin, good job defense once again.
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting the ball deep in our territory, but you know what? No points on the board. They didn't get a field goal out of it. They got nothing. So great job defensively by the Patriots, getting our offense the ball back. And obviously, little Buddy Taylor's got to let this offense go to work. And I don't – you can say what you want, but I don't put that on Buddy last series. You got to trust in your guys going to be there. But we do have to communicate. Everybody get up to the line of scrimmage and understand what's going on. Here we go.
Officially the 9-yard line, 1st and 10. 91 yards away from pay dirt. 2 tight ends split to the left. Will come near side. Taylor's going to keep it. And he's going to be slung down by the jersey, by the shoulder pad. But I think he got to the 13-yard line. Let's see where they mark it.
Nice little gain right there. And I'd like to see Buddy get his hands on the ball a little bit more, like I mentioned, and get downfield. He's very athletic.
He's been averaging 89 yards per game. He's under 10 tonight.
Oh, yeah. I don't think he's carried the ball, except that may have been his second time.
Got to the 12, gain of 3. He does have 11 touchdowns rushing the ball this year. Ball in the near hash mark. We'll go to the left. The branch on the carry. Keep his feet. You might have.
Yeah, keep your feet.
Get the first.
I tell you what, that hole was wide open, Kevin. Just got touched and kind of fell forward.
He went about a yard shot. Then he got to the 18-yard line.
Where are we at, Gordon? Can you see it?
18.
18.
18. Then how far?
We get some text. People ask about the lady of the cowbell below. We're in the stands. We can't tell the fans.
Yeah.
That's part of the code. We can't be in the press box. So
But
it is what
for
it is.
$100, I will grab it and throw it in the on the track.
And I don't know if we get the first down there. Let's see. It's me. Depending on the spot, we might. But I said that last time on the 4th down play we didn't. He might be right at the sticks. I don't know, Gordon. Can you tell about the spot there? Is it at the 19?
First down.
It is at the
Patriots. Sorry.
6:09 to go in the third.
Here we go. Let's get some more momentum. Keep moving those sticks. Let's go.
All right, clock starts. 6 minutes to go in the third period. The Patriots trail the Raiders 20-8.
With that tight split formation,
Yeah,
both receivers.
Little bunch formation to the left. Option, top of the field. Span gets the pitch, turns the corner. And tell you what, he's
nice.
He's our fastest guy on the field. He might have got 9 on that. Let's see.
He got 12.
12, thank you.
Nice
First
run
down.
right there. Yeah, you could definitely tell Caleb hits another gear. He can eat up some ground.
Got to the 32-yard line.
Nice play right there. Dialed up by the coaching staff, like you said, just that tight formation.
Ball in that left hash mark. Taylor on the center. He's going to drop back the pass, looks near side. Now he's in press. Runs to his left, has a lot of running room, crosses the 40, and
Nice
near
job.
the 43, might have a first down there.
Well,
he does
he's
a
a
great
yard
job with his
short.
feet by extending plays.
Yeah, I was about to say, he looks like they spotted him short by about a yard.
Yep.
Thank you, Gordon. But, yeah, you're exactly right. But what I do love
41.
about Buddy as well is when he's running, you'll see his eyes. They stay downfield,
Yeah.
which is awesome for I'd call him a younger quarterback just because he is starting this first year. But he's able to also throw the ball out on the run as well.
Little bunch formation near side. Will come near side. Taylor's going to keep it. Has the first down and more. Puts it on the middle. Go, Buddy!
Go, Buddy!
They're not going to get him. Yes, they will at the 10.
Nice. Told you, he had to get his hands on the ball a little bit more.
There's Miss Betty's cousin, Marcus Bourne, ran him down at the 11-yard line to be 1st and 10 Patriots. It looked like he was going to pull away, but I tell you what, credit Marcus Bourne for not giving up on the play. They're going to spot it at the 13. So that was the longest play from scrimmage for the Patriots, courtesy of Buddy Taylor. 4:55 to go in the third. Ball on the left hash mark. Excuse me. We'll come near side. Short gain. LeBranch on the carry.
But a huge momentum swing for the Patriots, Kevin. The fans erupted. The players are now back involved in the game. Just a huge momentum swing for us to be able to have a huge explosive play. We haven't seen many this year with explosive runs like we've seen in the past from the Patriots, but a great job by him changing momentum now.
I didn't think they were going to catch him, but tell you what, Bourne kicked it in extra gear, ran him down. Gain of 2, 2nd down 8 from the 11. Two tight end split near side. Poole over to right guard, maybe a yard. This will be 3rd down and 7. They're going to say the 9-yard line. So 3rd and 6. It'll be long 6. 3:50 and counting. Poole. Damn. Oh, we're going to do the guard move or the receiver move. We had to reverse and we was going to score. It was set up perfectly.
Son of a gun.
I think I saw the receiver flinch before the snap.
Was it the receiver?
I think so.
Trying to anticipate it and get a jump.
Brings it back to the 14. It's going to be 3rd and 11 now. But we had the reverse set up perfectly. Davis was going to score.
Is he the one that jumped?
No. It was the inside guy.
One of those.
All right, ball at the 14. Got to get it to the 3. Dudenhofer split left. Davis split right. Ball in the near hash mark.
I say throw the fade, Kevin. Cornerback's coming up and challenging us. Put the ball up. Give him a chance.
There it is. Oh, out route. Not enough on it.
No,
4th down.
That was like a little stop route to the top of the field. We used to call it a press hitch, and you throw it to the back hip of the receiver. He basically runs his route, but we used to do it a yard deep into the end zone. You throw it to his back hip, and he basically falls down to catch it. But that right there wasn't close.
No.
But
4th and 11.
But hear what I'm saying. With a guy like Davis that could jump up and catch the ball, with a guy in press coverage to the bottom, sometimes you got to take your chance.
All right, Gabriel and Span check in. Not enough time. We got to call a timeout. We do. We had 5 seconds to win and broke the huddle. So with 3:13 to go in the third, timeout Patriots. It's the Raiders 20, the Patriots 8.
Ooh, been fun so far, Kevin, but unfortunately couldn't take advantage of a great opportunity there on a play that we had dialed up. But that's that's kind of the way that it's gone a little bit for us tonight. But you listen to us live, JohnCurtisPatriots.com. We are down 20-8 against the Rummel Raiders. 3:17 left here in the third quarter, and this has been a good ball game so far. John Curtis is driving, but it is 4th down and 11. So it's going to be a tough one. I wish I
would have seen what would have happened on that play. That would have been nice.
Well, and you got to think you're down by 12. So if you pick, you got to go for the touchdown. Field goal doesn't do anything for you.
All right, get it to the 3. 3 gets to the first down. So you don't necessarily throw it to the end zone.
No, you don't. But you would think 4th and 11, you're probably throwing the ball.
Yeah, you're not running here.
See if they come up and challenge us.
All right, here we go.
Got to split out wide, see if the safety gets over the top or not.
Twins left split near side. We're going to get in a shotgun formation. Taylor back to pass. Fires it towards the end zone. Incomplete. This is short. So we turn over and down. So with 3:12 to go in the quarter, it'll be 1st and 10. Raiders from their own 14. I don't know. I mean, the guy was trying to run an out route at the goal line, and the ball just wasn't there.
Well, I don't mind the call. That like you said, it was just a smash concept to the bottom of the field. We tried to run the corner route to the top. It's got to be more up and out to the top, to that pylon, that back pylon. He kind of threw it more like an out route or that banana type like you mentioned, but I think he had him beat on it. A little better ball, we might have it, but hey, don't give up now.
No.
Defense is going to give us another stop, and we're going to have another opportunity to go down there and score.
That was just a missed opportunity, but that's the only problem.
Yep.
Got to take advantage of them because 3:12 to go in the third. Diggs takes a handoff up the middle, and he's going to get the first down and more, and he gets it to the 28-yard line. Hey, give a shout out to Joe Gusson checking in from Oregon. Haven't heard from him in a while. Appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you. Gain of 14. Went from the 14 to the 28. 2:55 to go in the third. So Raiders 20, the Patriots 8.
Here we go. Come on, Big Blue. Make a play. Make a play.
Yep, Twins near side. They'll stay in the shotgun. Diggs takes a handoff, goes to his right.
Push that pile back. There we go.
Maybe two.
Blow the whistle.
Yep, two. Got it to the 30.
How many, let me ask you this question because I don't know if it's changed. How many tickets are each team allowed to sell now? Do we know?
I think we had about.
Is it 750, or is it 1,000?
It's about 1,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks about right from what I'm seeing over there and over here.
Yep. 2:10 and counting. We're in the third period. Raiders will line up 3 receivers near side, 1 to the top of the field. Empty set for Wickersham. Takes the pass from center, throws it in the flat. Going to be in and out of the hands of the receiver. That's
nice.
Big.
That's a big
receivers.
play.
Yeah.
That's a big play right there, Kevin.
Intended for the Tyrone Hayes, big tight end. Third and 8 with 1:59 to go in the third.
Big drop, bringing up 3rd and 8. We can hold them here. You're forcing another punt, and the Patriots are going to get the ball back here in the third quarter.
So we've had the ball twice. We fumbled it right here and had a nice long drive, got it to basically the 9-yard line, and the penalty killed us, and we turned it over on downs. So when we do get the ball, we have to take advantage of the opportunity. Same formation. Wickersham steps up in the pocket, fires it far side, and it's going to be
incomplete. Nice job.
So great job of the defense, forcing them punt on 4th and 8 with 1:54 to go in the third.
I tell you what, I really like me some Jackson Wallace now. He's playing tough, playing strong. He's great in coverage, come up and hit you. He's having a great senior year.
Hey, give a shout out to Brady Jubenville. Listen to us. We appreciate you.
What's up, Brady? I saw Brady a few weeks ago at Delta coaching up Christian Brothers a little bit.
Nice.
And, used to coach D-line for us.
Yeah. Span's going to stand around the Patriot 36-yard line. Play pass to punt it. He's going to stand around the Rummel 15. High kick. Span with a fair catch at the 40.
Nice job.
4. So that's where we'll take it over first. Nice field position for the Patriots.
Secure it, get great field position. Offense has to go back to work. We need some of these big plays to start working out for us, Kevin. You know, we've had our opportunities of 3 or 4 of them tonight that we just haven't been able to make happen.
Yep.
And, we got to be able to get something going our way. So, but having said that, some good things. We finally had an explosive play out of Buddy Taylor on the ground. So I think Buddy's probably going to carry it a little bit more if they give him the opportunity.
Yep.
It's all in the Curtis quarterback's hands.
1:47 to go in the third. 1st and 10 Patriots from the 44. Bunch formation. Patriots going left to right. Taylor going to back the pass. Under pressure, and he breaks a tackle. Oh, he falls down to the 25-yard line. And there's a late hit.
All right, we'll take it.
There's going to be a flag.
Well, we needed it after that, Kevin. Let me tell you.
He almost broke the tackle, lost his balance, and then fell down. And then the Raider hit him after the fact, and they threw a flag on him.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, I don't blame that kid. He's running. It almost looked like he tripped and fell on him, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
so a bad play went worse, but the penalty
kind of helped us out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely that was a good rush by them, and thank goodness we got the penalty right there. But nice job. But Buddy's so good with his feet, Kevin. I really thought he was going to break out of that one, get to the top of the field, but the momentum just carried him down.
Now puts the ball at the 40. So really it's going to be a net loss of 4.
Hold on.
2nd and 13. Because it was a dead ball. It was after the play.
Yeah.
So. Bunch of receivers to the near side. I don't know if I want to put too many people to the box. I don't know what we're doing here, but coaches know better than I do.
That worked out last series.
Poole fights hard to the 41, so now it's going to be 3rd down and
Well, I think what they're trying to do is because everybody's in the box anyway, they're trying to add some more blockers or scheme them to where we could sneak some people out, maybe in the passing game, depending on how it looks. So I'm not sure here yet. But, like I said, last drive, we got more guys in there and had a nice drive.
3rd and 13. Keep playing behind the sticks. Bunch formation to the left. LeBranch and Poole, the halfbacks. Taylor is going to roll to his left. Fire to LeBranch, and the flag is going to head the first down to Moore. Crosses the midfield and out of bounds at the Raider 43.
How about a little bit of that? Sneaking them out, getting them in the flat. Never go broke on profit in the flat. Keep it going, getting some first downs. First down, Patriots.
Nice job there. Poole and LeBranch check out the ball game. Spann checks in, along with, I believe it's Quinn. Under a minute to go. Throws it near side to Spann in the flat, completes it, and needs to be tackled at the 40-yard line. Only gain of 3.
And Juan Montevias is checking in. He said they won the Whole Hog National Championship today in Byhalia, Mississippi. That's
nice.
Juan Montevias, James Cruz, and Tung Nguyen from Central City Barbecue.
Nice.
We're watching in Byhalia, Mississippi. So congratulations to those guys. That's awesome.
This will probably be the last play of the third period. It's 30 seconds and counting. Taylor goes to the left, hands it off to Quinn.
There you go. He's fighting hard.
Yep, short gain to the 37-yard line, gain of 3. We're in 4-down territory. It's going to be 15 seconds. That might be the last play. Up as an injured Raider.
You ever had Central City Barbecue, Kevin?
I have not, but I'm willing to try it, though.
I'll tell you what, after James got there, that place, something special. You got to go check it out.
You need to try it.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Will.
Oh, yeah, I eat it all the time.
It's an injured Raider, so timeout for the injury. 14.1 to go in the third. It's the Raiders 20, the Patriots 8.
Tell you what, he doesn't look that good. Doesn't look that good on the field, Kevin. He's look like he's in some agony, so hopefully he's okay. For this stop in action, because Juan gave us a shout out, I want to say thank you to Jean Lafitte Harbor. They offer a wide range of services and rentals such as boa, rod, and reel fishing charters, RV campground rentals with 30 and 50 amp hookups, cabin rentals for small or large groups, airboat swamp tours, boat storage and boat slips, workboat rentals, pavilion rentals for hosting fishing rodeo fundraisers. They have a fully stocked hardware store and marina. And, of course, you can go dine at the Barge Restaurant for breakfast or lunch. Visit the website at jeanlafitteharbor.com or contact alum Shaw Cuevas at 504-689-2013. That's 689-2013. Jean Lafitte Harbor, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
I want to give a shout out to Kerry Mocklin, watched the game from Hammond, class of 1994. Jim Black checking in. Gina Brack is Rodriguez. It's Barry's birthday. A big Bear with a birthday cake.
There you go.
Celebrating his birthday. Brian Savory, Savo, little Gabe and Savo watching us from the hunting camp up in Marion. Appreciate you. Appreciate all of our fellow Patriots from checking in tonight. Definitely have made the broadcast a lot better. This is Kobe Fields. He's an outside linebacker. He's a good ball player for Rummel.
Yeah.
But it looks like he's walking, so it may not be too serious. It might have, one of those hyperextended, we all had our knee bent backwards.
Yeah.
Patriots quickly go to the left. Taylor's going to keep it. Pitches it late. Spann got it, but man, was that dangerous. Now it's be 4th down and long again. I don't know what we're doing out there.
We can't do stuff like that. You got to play within yourself, and it can't make a bad play worse. You'll hear our coaching staff say that time and time again. If they got us, they got us. You punt it away, and you let the defense play, and you get the ball back, and you go score. But you cannot give up the ball. But we'll live and learn.
Well, that's it. At the 3 quarters, it's the Rummel Raiders 20, the John Curtis Christian Patriots 8.
Kevin, for that third quarter of action, I want to say thank you to Bob Usler Productions. Robbie's down here, always, of course, our chief production engineer, bringing you tonight's broadcast and every broadcast that we do. And it's not only football broadcasts, but he's obviously with Kevin a lot of times calling volleyball games, basketball games, a lot of different things. So we appreciate the time and energy that Robbie and Bob Usler Productions put into this thing. So we appreciate them. So for your next party, event, wedding, bar mitzvah, anything that you need filmed or edited, give the best in the business a call, 738-1447. That's 738-1447. Bob Usler Productions, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
All right, so we flip the field. Patriots are now going right to left. We're going to punt it. Ball's at the Raider 41. Says the last 2 drives, we've just self-inflicted wounds.
Yep. You got to be able to be consistent.
I mean, Taylor had the ball. He's going down, and
plays.
just the pitch wasn't great. The ball hit the turf and could bounce.
Well, and what the guys need to remember, Kevin, is we all want to see the big plays.
Yeah.
But first downs get you paid.
Yeah.
Okay? You get points on the board from first downs. You methodically move the football, eat up some clock, and, you get closer.
Oh, Lee's kick.
Not a great
one. The side of his foot. It's a decent roll, though. We don't have it. There we go. Patriots going to get it down to the 21-yard line. So we're 11:48 to go in the ball game. Big 1st and 10 Raiders from their own 21. And for the 3rd time this half, we're going to call on the defense to stop them.
Yep. We've done that for the last few years a lot, Kevin. Asked for the defense to come up big. But here we go. Patriots defense has to do it again because the offense right now is struggling. But I do believe if we get the ball back, we're going to put some points on the board.
I hope so.
Yeah, you got to believe it. Do you believe?
I believe.
Okay, just checking. Making sure. But first, we need a defensive stop.
Yep. 2 receivers near side. They'll stay in the shotgun. They hand it off to Diggs. He goes around the left corner, has a lot of room. And he's going to get close to the 30-yard line. Gain of 8, I believe, on that.
Yeah, he's a good running back, Kevin. We haven't seen him really break loose tonight on very big runs, or I guess seeing his full potential because we know what type of running back he is. But the Patriots have played him pretty well.
11:20 to go in the ball game. And the Raiders are just going to take the time now. They can afford just to milk the clock.
Yep, that's why we really need a 3 and out.
Yep.
Not allow them to do it.
2nd down 2. Wickersham, quarterback keeper, all by himself up the middle. And he gets the 1st down. He gets all the way to the 40-yard line.
Yeah.
41 to be exact.
Well, Gullum
10.
as like kind of like that dime back or that walked backer that we have. He just kind of walked far out to the twin side, and that hole is wide open right there.
Yep. 10:45 to go in the ball game and counting. Our Raiders lead the Patriots 20-8. It's 1st and 10 Raiders at their own 41. They'll save the same formation. Twins receivers near side. Diggs takes the handoff, goes left, cuts back right.
Come on, tackle.
He's just backing up. Dragging Patriots to the 50. He's going to be a yard shy of the 1st down. Dang, he just grabbed the ball, turned around backwards, and just pushed himself 9 yards.
And like we talked about before, Kevin, that's kind of the opportunity when you get him held up like that. You got to start raking the ball out, especially at this point in the game with 10 minutes left. We need the ball back. We have to have an opportunity to be able to get a turnover, get the ball back, force a punt.
Acadiana's coming back. It's now Catholic 21, Acadiana 14 at the beginning of the 3rd. So it was 21-0.
It's another heavyweight fight.
Yeah. 2nd and 1, ball right at the 50. They have to get to the Patriot 49, 9:50 to go in the ball game. Wickersham going to keep it himself, has the 1st down and a few extra yards. Big E wraps him up, but it's at the 47. It'll be 1st and 10 Raiders. 9:40 to go in the ball game. And it looks like there's a injured Raider.
That's Wickersham.
It is.
Well, he had a big old boy fall on top of him, that's for sure. And Big E's got to come out the ball game because his helmet fell off. Unfortunately, so.
Clock continues to run, 9:34 and counting.
Logidis checks in for Gullum. But yeah, like you said, Kevin, they're just going to milk that clock for everything it's worth. You got to get a defensive stop here and get the ball back offensively.
Ball in the middle of the field, Twins receivers to the left. They hand it off to Dig. He goes to the left, tries to turn the corner, crosses the 45, and gets it to the 42. Gain of 5, be 2nd and 5.
And of course, Big E's back into the game.
Feels good out here, Dan. It's getting a little cool.
It is.
Football weather.
It is. Checking in number 38. Who's 38 again, Kevin? Defensive end. Trying to remember. 38 is Bobby Regas. Outside linebacker.
Ball on the left hash mark. They'll put 2 receivers near side. Give it to Diggs. He dropped the ball.
Oh, get the ball, Vincent!
Oh, we tried to pick it up and we don't get it. Oh, Logidis tried to scoop and score, but he didn't get it. But
I think we might have got it.
They're still fighting for it on the ground.
I think we got it.
Yeah. They
Well,
should have called that we got the ball.
But Logidis tried to scoop and score and didn't get it. Now we do get it.
Yes!
Okay. That's a Raider 47. 8:24 to go in the ball game. 1st and 10 Patriots.
Well, that's the type of play we needed, and a great call by the coach Tommy Faulbacher right there on the edge. So let me set it up for you. What I believed happened is that the quarterback, Wickersham, had his eyes up, and it was almost some sort of zone read, but Logidis was coming from the bottom of the field, so I don't know if it was supposed to be a pull, and then he tried to stick it in there at the last second, and they just didn't have the mesh point correct, and it was a fumble.
Ball the 49-yard line. Taylor keeps it around the left side. Gain of maybe 2 to the 47.
Good job, Kevin. You got to give it to the defense, man. They're stepping up time and time again.
The offense
has got to do something. Come on, let's go. Let's go, Big Blue.
8 minutes to go in the ball game.
8 minutes and counting. Need a big play.
4 down territory from here on out.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Judenhofer split wide right. Davis split near side. Taylor back to pass. Throws it down deep in the field. It's going to be intercepted at the 25. Double coverage. And the safety just cut underneath it and picked it off.
Well,
that's the 3rd turnover.
Sometimes it's not your night, you know. And unfortunately, it was a fake draw. And that rusher did a good job of just pressing through the running back and putting him right in Buddy's lap, and Buddy had to throw it off his back foot. And that's one of those things where in a game like this you have to take your shots, but Rummel did a good job of falling back in coverage on that one. I think the post was open, but the backside safety fell back in there and made the play.
All right, can the defense do it again? 7:39 to go in the ball game. 1st and 10 Raiders from their own 25. Twins receivers near side. They have a slot top of the field. They'll stay in the shotgun. They'll hand it off to Diggs. He goes over to left guard for maybe 1. Second down 9.
Gulling was coming again off the edge down here at the bottom of the field. And they've seen it a few times.
Well, just like any other big game, really, turnovers, and unfortunately we lost a turnover battle, and it's put us in this hole.
We said it before the broadcast, Kevin. You have to play well. Obviously, you got to trade punches, play well on special teams. You can't lose the turnover battle. Right now we're -3. So, you can't win big games. Obviously down 20-8, but you lose 3 you have 3 turnovers, you're not going to win games.
Wickesham's going to keep it. He's going to run it himself. Breaking tackles, has the 1st down and more, and we're just doing a terrible job tackling him, and he gets it to the 42-yard line. But, credit Wickersham, keeps his feet moving. We're just not getting him to the ground.
Yep, no doubt about it.
6:46 to go in the ball game.
220-pound quarterback.
Yeah, they can just run the clock out here. Take plenty of time off the clock. I mean, they can snap it with under 3 seconds. Twins receivers to the left. They got a split near side. They'll stay in the shotgun with Diggs to the left. He'll take the handoff, goes right up the middle, and needs to be tackled at the 50-yard line.
There you go, Caleb. Come in there. Little thump. Rotating some guys in, getting some guys out.
Gain of 8, 2nd and 2.
Need another stop right here, defense. 6 minutes left. You listen to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. Been a hard-fought battle, but we're on the short end of the stick with the turnovers.
Yeah.
-3. Got to come up with another big defensive stop.
Well, and missed opportunities on offense as well. But credit Rummel's defense for that, Twins to the left, split near side with a slot.
Why are we so far off the ball?
I don't know. Diggs takes a handoff, trying to turn the left side, and he's
Nice
upended.
play.
Logidis.
Nice job, Vincent.
Tackle for loss.
I'll tell you what, he's been a great addition this year, Kevin.
He is.
Really has. Just add another level of intensity and toughness on that defensive backfield, and been fun to watch him play.
It's 3rd and 3, but it looks almost like 4. 5:15 and counting. Again, the Raiders are in no hurry. They don't need to beat up 12. 18 seconds on the play clock.
Come on, need to stop here.
Yeah, we do. Twins near side. Quarterback keeper all the way, runs to his left, and he's going to be a yard shy of the first down.
Ooh, I don't know, Kevin. It's close. Real close.
Yard shy.
I'm right here on the sticks. And we'll see where they spot it. That's all I can say about that.
4:40 and counting, though.
Because that's a very generous spot from them.
That's the spot. They got it.
Yep. Looks like it.
So they'll stop the clock with 4:39. They'll bring the chains out.
Let's put it this way. How many yards for loss have we stopped them for tonight? Not that many.
No.
I mean, they've run downhill, and they've gotten at least a half a yard. Even when the quarterback running downhill, he's picked up 5 yards a pop every time he touches it. So even if it is short, they might end up going for it, trying to seal the deal. But we'll see what happens here.
Got it.
They got it.
By the nose. So with 4:39 to go in the ballgame, be 1st and 10 Raiders. They're going to place it at the Patriot 48-yard line. And they just started the clock. So at some point, the Patriots are going to start taking timeouts. We're going to, give us a chance for a miracle comeback.
Yep. Well, we need a defensive stop first, and then we'll see where the clock is. But yeah, they have to get up and get set. They have 5 seconds on the play clock. 3, 2, 1.
They call a timeout.
Somebody has to.
With 4:12 to go in the ball game. So right now, timeout Raiders. 4:12 to go. It's the Raiders 20, the Patriots 8.
Yep. And they're going to discuss whether or not the clock had to be reset, but there's no reason to. After the spot, they set the ball and they started the 25-second clock.
Well, you can start the game clock because he went out of bounds.
No doubt.
Did you know I'm going to hold off for another play to I know for sure. I mean, I still like our chances, but they're just slim.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah. All right, now it's official timeout, Rummel.
Yeah,
So
give me a little action. What you got?
All right. So let's say Patriots lose this ball game.
Yep.
It's 20-8. It'll be the 3rd time the Patriots have lost this season. Did you know the last time the Patriots lost 3 games in the same season? 1974, when they went 3-3-3.
Wow. Next year they went on to win the state championship. 3-3-3.
So let's say this. Let's say Rummel holds on and wins this ball game. Our 3 losses are to Acadiana, to Carr, and to Rummel. Last year, Acadiana won the 5A championship, Carr won the 4A championship, and Rummel won the Division 1 championship. So we lost all 3 of our games to last year's state champions.
Not a bad list, but I don't like being on it.
Hey, the facts are the facts. That's the reality, though.
Yep. Got to continue to get better.
So there you go. So like I said, if the score holds true, the Patriots, the first time since 1974 would have lost 3 games in the same season. And all 3 losses would be to last year's champions in their respective classifications. And that'll put the Patriots at 4-3 on the season. 3-1 in district play.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, here we go. They start the clock.
Why we so fall off the ball?
I don't know.
I got to ask.
Diggs gets it, comes near side. And nice tackle
there
there
you go,
by
Vincent.
Logidis. I didn't think we would be able to get him, but I tell you what, that's like the 5th time a Patriot brought him down to the ground by
himself. Yeah.
Good look. He's a load, man. This is going. He's going to go for Notre Dame. He's going to be playing.
Yeah.
He's going to be a good running back for them.
He is.
350 and counting. Loss of 1. Back to the 49-yard line. 2nd down 11.
No, to be honest with you, Kevin, the difference offensively for Rummel has been Wickersham running the ball.
It is.
That's been the big difference.
I agree.
You know?
And our inability to get him down.
Yeah.
Twins receivers to the left. Ball near half mark. Wickersham going to keep it. There's a holding call. They don't call it. He spins off a couple tackles and gets it to the 46-yard line. Be 3rd down and long. 3:20. I thought the tackle held, but they didn't call it. And now the Patriots call their first timeout. So with 3:15 to go in the ball game, timeout Patriots, but it's the Raiders 20, the Patriots 8.
Kevin, for that stop in action, I want to say thank you once again to Moe's Pizza, our good buddy Jeff Arsmith, alum, class of 1986. Go check him out at 1112 Avenue H in West Wego. Give him a call, 341-9650. Get a pizza, lasagna, meatballs and spaghetti, muffalata. Visit the website, moespizzanola.com. Give him a call at 341-9650. Tell him you want the whimper on. I'm just joking. Moe's Pizza. We appreciate your support of the Patriots. The Wimpron's the pepperoni pizza with the sausage wrap on top, and then with red sauce on top of that.
Is that what that is?
Making a meal. Yeah, something like that. All right, Patriots. Let's go to work. Let's go to work. JT's disgusted at these officials for something. I'm not sure, but he's in that guy's ear constantly.
Maybe he's all the holding I saw.
Discussing something, and I'm not quite sure what it is. But anyway, we got to play some football. Got to play some defense. Biggest play of the game right here, Kevin. 3rd and about 8.
Let's call it 9.
Yep.
Twins to the left, twins to the right. Diggs lines up to the right of Wickersham. So I hand it off to Diggs. He goes to the left, puts his shoulder down, and gets it to the 42-yard line, and the Patriots will call a 2nd timeout.
That's our 3rd timeout.
That's our 3rd?
Yeah, we called one in the 3rd quarter.
You're right.
Oof.
We did, so we're done. All right, we're out of timeouts now. Supposed to be 4th and long. Now they can just punt it and hold us deep, make us drive down the length of the field.
Yep. Still have to score twice, so got to get it moving down the field in a hurry. Get some points on the board and then do it again.
Hey, it could happen. Stranger things have happened in this is high school football.
No doubt about it. All right, let's go make a big play.
It's 4th and 4. They're going to punt it. Or at least line up the punt. Clay Pat's going to stand around the Raider 44. Span to go back. Big John says sausage and bell pepper.
Was that right?
Yeah. So another fan says Diggs will make Stonebaker proud of Notre Dame. You know what? He's going to do well up there.
No, he will. He will. And got to tell you what.
He's a very good running back. He's fun to watch. I don't like watching him against us, but he's fun to watch.
Notre Dame's playing well, too.
Oh, 21-21. The Acadiana came back and tied it up.
Woo. Some good high school football being played.
We cannot jump off sides here. That'll give him a 1st down. We don't. We come to block. We don't. Look at this kick. Nice and high. Span's going to call for fair catch at the 5.
Yeah, that was a bomb.
That was a moonshot.
Over the lights here.
They'll respond with a fair catch. Will be 1st down for the Patriots. Ball at the Curtis 5-yard line.
Come on, let's go offense. Make it happen.
3:02 to go in the ball game. 1st and 10 Patriots from their own 5.
You think we're going to line up and just start throwing it? Or you think we're going to run it a little bit?
We might. We might just run it here to get a little room. Let's see.
Big tight end comes out the game. Checking in double twins.
All right, double twins. We'll go shotgun formation. Poole will line up to the left of Taylor. Taylor takes a pass and center, throws it out route. Oh, it was almost undercut, and that would have been a pick 6.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, it almost looked like the defenders weren't set, and they were running that way when we snapped the ball, and it almost gave him an opportunity to run and undercut the pass.
Yeah.
and they made a nice break on it and big play. Let's line up and give them the old out and up this time.
2:58 to go in the ball game. Same formation. This time, looks like Span's going to line up to the right of Taylor. Twins left, Twins right. Low snap. Taylor fires it near side. It's going to be caught by is that Gabriel?
No, that's LeBranch.
LeBranch, and it's going to be a first down.
That's just great individual effort right there,
Yeah, it
Kevin.
was.
He just reached up and grabbed it out the sky and beat the DB to it.
At the 26-yard line. Gain of 21.
Did a good job of getting out of bounds as well.
2:50 to go in the ball game. Nice job.
Yep.
Well, Gabriel's about the same height, 20 and 25.
Yep.
Didn't know.
Our receivers to the top of the field.
Davis and Dudenhofer, and they're going to say incomplete.
It says incomplete.
Yep, intended for Dudenhofer.
Looked like he caught the ball to me.
2:45 to go in the ball game. Second down 10.
Anyway, clock stops. 2nd and 10. I'll tell you what I like here too, Kevin, and you know you hear me say it every other week, but a screen pass. They put 6 DBs in the game. They start playing deep, and then you let that running back come right outside, get some blockers in front. You know, it's going to take some time off the clock. Hopefully you can get out of bounds, but could be a big play.
All right, we're going underneath center now. We'll go to the right, hand it off to the running back, off the right guard.
Got to get up and get down. Got to get up and get down. Let's go. On the ball. On the ball. On the ball.
It's third down. Got to the 31. Gain of 5. Third and 5. Excuse me. Taylor under center, rolls his right, throws a pass. Going to be short. One hop it to Davis. It'll be 4th and 5.
Let's see how deep he went.
He had the first down.
Yeah, he was, well.
He was deep enough for the first down.
I think he went a little too deep is what I'm getting at. Looked like he ran about a 16-yard route, and it's a little too deep for our out routes.
All right, 2:24 to go in the ball game. 4th and 5. Got to get it to the 36. Ball's at the 31.
4th down. Come on, let's go.
Taylor back to pass. Under pressure. Has a lot of running room this side if he wants to take it. He does. Puts on a move, and it's going to have the first down and more. Crosses the 40.
Get up and get down. Get up and get down. Let's go. Let's go.
Clock will stop to move the chains. 2:12. That was all Buddy Taylor's effort there.
Good job by Buddy. He does a good job, like I said, on the move, full speed, keeping his eyes downfield, made a move inside, and let's go back to work.
43-yard line. Throws it to Dudenhofer, wide open down the sideline, caught it. He's at the 30, and out of bounds near the 25-yard line. Danny didn't even line up on him.
Nope, they didn't. Nice recognition by a junior QB to see it, snap the ball, and get it out of his hands. Nice job by Dudenhofer going deep. And hey, and I tell you what, Kevin, you'll see a lot of quarterbacks with a ball like that they know his guy's going to be wide open. They choke him down and don't give it to him, but he hit him in stride.
1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Taylor back to pass. Throws it far side, wide open is Davis, but the ball's going to be underthrown. It's interference, excuse me.
Good.
Yep. Flag on the Raiders.
Yep. Impeded his route right there. They ran the old out and up, and he tried to kind of pull him on the back, which is really smart by a DB.
Yeah.
When you get beat, you got to do something to not give up a touchdown.
Yep.
But I like the play call right there. You've seen him undercut us a couple times tonight, so a good job by that.
That a throw to the end zone, it's a touchdown, though.
Yeah, if he throws it over the top. But, I mean, right now, though, Buddy's gotten hit a few times.
No.
He's just got to feel a little more comfortable stepping up into the pocket with his throw. But so far, a really great job right now for the Patriots that they're putting together, being able to get something going.
To the 12, it's a 10-yard penalty to the 12.
155 and counting. The clock stops, obviously.
At the 11, excuse me, they move it to the 11. 1st and 10 Patriots, 1:55 to go. Ball in the near hash mark, Taylor in the center. He's a roll near side, has a Raider in his face. Throws it to the end zone and out of bounds. Nobody was there.
Not a bad play.
Nope.
Not a bad play. 1st down, like I said before, play the next play. Play the next play.
1:49 to go.
Don't take a loss. Don't take a sack. Got a minute and 4. Hey, look, bottom line is, Kevin, we're playing for 2 scores right now.
Yeah.
So play the next play. Don't give up. Don't take a sack. Here we go. Dial up the next one. Get a touchdown.
Dudenhover is a split near side. Davis will be the receiver at the top of the field. Ball in the near hash mark. Will stay in the center. Taylor throws a slant to Davis. Caught it! Touchdown! 1:45 to go in the ball game.
And just like that, Kevin, it's a different ball game. Nice job. That's the way you do it. Just hope it's not too little, too late. Great job, great drive. Way to control the football game, way to control the defense, and got to give it up to Buddy Taylor. Continues to make plays.
All right, we'll line up for the PAT. Big E will kick it. Snap, place, kick is up. And it's no good. So with 1:45 to go in the ball game, it's the Raiders 20, the Patriots 14.
I thought that one was right through.
Raiders 20, Patriots 14.
Wow. Anyway, for that scoring drive, I want to say thank you to Jefferson Indoor Sports, multi-sport indoor facility right off Jefferson Highway in Harahan. They offer sports-themed birthday parties, summer and holiday sports camps for children ages 5 to 13, and rentals of their artificial turf field for football, soccer, lacrosse, and even cornhole players from youth to adult. I tell you what, our kids have gone there the last few years for camp over the Christmas holidays, and it's been fantastic being able to go out there, drop them off, and they say it's a heck of a time. They have a lot of fun. So check them out on social media, JeffersonIndoorSports.com. Follow all their leagues, programs, and tournaments, and go check out the big screen TV and the new bar, 504-470-2349. That's for Coach Howie Inman. And go check them out, Jefferson Indoor Sports. We appreciate the support of the Patriots.
Danny Taylor hit Davis an 11-yard pitch and catch. We missed the PAT. 9 plays, 95 yards in distance, 1:17 off the clock. It's the Raiders 20, the Patriots 14. And you got to think here, the Patriots at 1:45 going to try an onside kick.
Yep.
So the way, look, Big E's looking, he's going to kick it to the field, though. Why would you kick it that far that way? Wait, that's the way he's lining it up. All right, now we shift. And the Raiders call a timeout.
Raiders going to call timeout.
9 plays, 95 yards in distance, 1:17 off the clock, and we hit the touchdown. It didn't look like it was impossible, obviously, because we did it. It was more improbable because we've had better opportunities in the second half and didn't convert on them.
Yeah, got a shout out.
And look, no timeouts. We did all that with no timeouts.
I got a shout out from Glenn Tapman. Kevin, he said, watching the game from Bridge City, Texas. So we appreciate that. Now I have a listener that says that's the 4th turnover.
4th.
Span, yeah, that's right, right?
The 4 turnovers. Okay, 3 fumbles and an interception.
That's right, interception. Yep.
So it's 4 turnovers for us, 1 for them. Yeah, you can't do that against good teams.
No. But here we go. Let's get the onside kick, and you never know, baby. Like we've said.
All right, so now we might low angle this way now.
Seen some crazier things happen.
Well, if we get the bounce here and get it. All right, so Big E's going to put it on the far hash mark, and he's going to look to kick it this side. Now just remember, it has to go 10 yards. Here it goes. Hot kick, and Rummel got it.
Yep. That's it.
Yep.
Recovered for the Raiders by Cameron Francione.
Cameron Francione scooped it up, and the Raiders get it.
Another Francione?
Yeah, it's the youngest one.
Man, I tell you what. Guy's been there for 30 years.
1st and 10, Raiders at the 48. 1:43 to go.
First down, Raiders.
The Raiders have 1 timeout. The Patriots have 0. Now they move it to the Patriots.
What are
you doing? No, Francione recovered it on the Raider side of the 50. Yeah, you go. That's right there.
Come on, guys.
Put it down. No.
Let's go, boys.
Well, they can just kneel down here. They don't do it. This is it. And Wickersham takes a knee. All right. So now the Patriots will fall to 4-3. It's the first time the Patriots have lost 3 games in a season since 74, when they went 3-3-3. And again, the 3 losses to Acadiana, Carr, and Rummel, all of them won championships in their respective divisions last year. Well, tip your hat. Congratulations to the Rummel Raiders. They did what they needed to do to win the ball game.
Done a good job.
Yep. You know, that's what you got to do. You got to take advantage of your opportunities. They did, we didn't, and that's why they can be victorious. So the Patriots are going to be 4-3 on the season, 3-1 in district play. The Raiders will improve to 5-1. As we have a tornado blowing through here and all papers are flying around. And 3-1 in district play.
Wait, what? What's up with the 25-second clock, Kevin? I don't understand it. It started at 40 seconds. Doesn't matter.
They just take one more knee. That's all you got to do. Ten seconds. They don't need to snap it again.
Yeah.
And that's going to do it. The Rummel Raiders defeat the John Curtis Christian Patriots by a score of 20-14. And they now take a 5-4 lead in the overall series over the Patriots. And that's it. So we have, just hang tight with us. We'll have our post-game wrap-up, and then we'll set up next week's ball game.
Well, JT was on them big time. I'm not sure what it was for, if it was for the 25-second clock or what was going on. But, hey, bottom line is, Kevin, they beat us tonight. And in retrospect, I guess this game means a lot to us. But in the grand scheme of things, we could play them again. And then we could play some other teams again, and we'll see what happens next week with Brother Martin. But we got to continue to move forward. We got to continue to stay healthy and get better and get better and get better.
Yep.
So thank goodness for us. I think everybody's pretty much healthy. But tonight, bottom line is we lost 20-14. The good ball game, but bottom line is we didn't take advantage of our opportunities. So
not at all.
We want to say thank you to our premier post-game sponsor after that exciting ball game. I want to say thank you once again to Bobby Seafood, their family-owned restaurant located at 9013 Jefferson Highway in River Edge. They were established in September 1978 and are celebrating 42 years of local service. Bobby Seafood offers daily lunch specials and fresh prepared food, hot, delicious po' boys and hot boiled seafood. During crawfish season, Bobby Seafood provides on-site catering for commercial and personal boils. Call Captain Ryan Estes and staff at 738-2104 to place your lunch orders or to book your crawfish boils. Bobby Seafood, 738-2104, proud sponsor of Fighting Patriot football.
All right, here's a scoring recap. The Raiders got on the board first with the 4:06 mark of the first quarter. Wickersham hit Cook on a 14-yard touchdown pass in the back of the end zone. Clay Patch added a PAT. That put the Raiders up 7-0. The Patriots answered with 3:07 to go in the quarter. Quinn had a 49-yard touchdown run. Taylor kept it around the left corner for the 2-point conversion. Put the Patriots up 8-7. That capped off a 2-play drive going 50 yards in distance, taking 44 seconds off the clock. And that's how the first quarter ended. But with 11:09 to go in the half, Wickersham hit Cook again on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Clay Patch added a PAT, and that put the Raiders up 14-8. Then with 5:29 to go in the second quarter, Wickersham had a 7-yard touchdown run. Clay Patch's PAT was blocked, and that put the Raiders up 20-8. The Patriots turned the ball over deep in their territory. The Raiders got it, but the Patriots defense held. And with 1:21 to go in the half, Clay Patch had a field goal opportunity from 25 yards out, but the field goal was no good. And that's where the score was at halftime, 20-8. In the second half, the Patriots defense did a great job holding the Raiders 2 or 3 different times, keeping the Raiders off the scoreboard. But the offense had opportunities and didn't take advantage of it. So after 3 quarters of play, the score still stayed Raiders 20, Patriots 8. And with 1:45 to go in the ball game, the Patriots went on a non-play drive, 95 yards in distance, 1:17 off the clock. Taylor hit Davis an 11-yard touchdown pass. We missed a PT. That put the score at 20-14. The Patriots had an opportunity for an onside kick, but Francione for Rummel recovered it, and Rummel just knelt the ball down and ran the clock out and defeated the John Curtis Christian Patriots by the score of 20-14. Again, that's the third time the Patriots have lost this year. That is the first time the Patriots have lost 3 games in the same season since 1974, when the Patriots went 3-3-3. It's also the 3 losses went to Acadiana, who was the 5A champion last year, Carter, the 4A champion last year, and Rummel, who was a Division I champion last year. And all 3 of them are projected to win the championships in their classification as well. So, nothing shabby about that. But we do play the Brother Martin Crusaders next week in Southeastern, in Hammond at Southeastern. We don't know if we'll be able to do the broadcast yet. We're going to do the best we can to lobby Brother Martin to allow us to do it. And we'll have an answer for you sometime during the week. And of course, but if we don't, guess what? I'm going to go anyway and be as a fan. But we encourage anybody and everybody, if you can be in Hammond, go watch the Patriots. They need your support because the Brother Martin Crusaders are really now have wrapped up the district championship for the most part, because they defeated Rummel in a head-to-head competition. And they had the number 1 seed for the playoffs. So now, pretty much next week's game against Brother Martin is all about seeding in the playoffs. Where we get seeded, and that determines where we go. Do we host or do we travel? So that's all. We'll figure that out. But good, hard-fought football game by both teams. Unfortunately, we made more mistakes. Rummel capitalized on it, and credit to them. That's what good teams do. And hopefully we'll get better from this. And no trophy was handed out, and the season didn't end tonight. But we'll play one more week against Brother Martin, and we'll figure it out. Any final comments by you?
No, man, just glad to be playing. You know what I mean? It's been a crazy year, but good job by Rummel. We lost by 6 points, but you can't beat good teams like we mentioned by losing the turnover battle 4-1. So life goes on. We're going to keep on battling and keep on playing. Brother Martin's up next.
Yep. So the John Curtis Christian Patriots fall to the Rummel Raiders by a score of 20-14. We appreciate you guys listening to us on JohnCurtisPatriots.com via YouTube. So on behalf of Robbie Utzler, Gordon Hebert, Danny Wimpron, and Kevin Fayard, until next week, go Big Blue.
God bless.